Mic test. Mic test. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Buddy Bison stream. I hope we're all having a wonderful day today. A fine Saturday it has turned out to be because I am going to be playing Trails from Zero, and what Saturday could be worse? I mean, there could be a lot of Saturdays that are worse than this, but this is going to be a good Saturday because I'm playing this game. So, hope we're all prepped and prepared for some wonder, some cross-spell intrigue, and most of all, some, I don't know, some hot anime girls. Who doesn't look forward to any of those things? I don't know. Many people, most likely. In fact, the majority of the human populace probably does not look forward to those things because they don't know about them, that's why. If they did know about them, they would most certainly look forward to them. The last time we helped Yona hack some stuff, trying to figure out who Kitty was, find her location. It kind of worked, kind of didn't. She seemed to have reverse hacked us, sent a cheeky little message saying congratulations, and Tio and Lloyd had a heart-to-heart conversation because Tio knew Guy Bannings. he was the one who escorted her back to Remiferia many years ago. And Lloyd kind of wants to step into his shoes, / more, with a promise that was previously made to Tio by Guy to help her should she ever have troubles by working together. But yeah. So that is where we're currently at. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes, seeing whether or not it involves actually going to find Kitty, or if that's just kind of like a thing that occurred, but it's more of a side thing that, like, it's more for Yona, not for us to deal with. Not exactly sure how it's gonna go. It'd be pretty interesting if we started interacting a bit more with Kitty, because I believe I know who Kitty actually is. So I'm interested. Wow, the sun's already setting. Guess we spent more time in the geofront than I thought. It seems that way. What's the matter, Tio? Nothing. We should hurry back to Yona and retrieve the memory quartz. I admit, I'm also curious about Kitty's true identity. Me too. Hopefully this will lead us somewhere. Yeah, because I mean... Rosenberg Studio? Wait a minute. The Rosenberg Studio is that doll factory, isn't it? It was near the mountain path, if I recall correctly. Yep, that's the place. When I was analyzing Kitty's location, it led me there. I'm 100% certain. Oh, God! Why the hell is it the freaking doll factory of all places? Is some kind of joke? It certainly is strange. How so? If Kitty is at the studio, like Yona claims, what's so weird about that? Well, currently, the orbital network is only functioning within the city and at St. Ursula Medical College. The result on the other side of the lake, Michelin, is also a part of the testing. Oh. You see, because wireless orbital waves are unstable, they're primarily only used for orbital telephones. And since the orbital network is constantly exchanging large amounts of info, it's usually got to be wired connection. A giant orbital cable runs along the bottom of the lake connecting St. Ursula and Michelin. But no way would anyone run a connection all the way out to some doll factory in the middle of the mountains. Ugh, damn it! What kind of sick prank is this? Yeah. It can't be. Can it? Though the mystery still remains, we succeeded in our objective. I believe you mentioned a reward. Yeah. None of this would have been possible without your help. Yona's memory quartz. So this is the info you said we'd be interested in. That's right. That contains info on most of Ravache's relationships. I even threw in some info on a couple other related topics for safe measure. Happy now? Wow. I'll say. This information is indeed of interest to us. Just so you know, there's nothing super classified or anything on there. It's all stuff that anyone could find out if they dug hard enough.
例えば警察の上層部なんかはとっくに掴んでるネタばかりだろ。
Your bosses at the CPD, for example. They've been sitting on all this for, like, ever.
いや、助かるよ。
I'm sure it'll be useful nonetheless. Thanks.
そういう情報が回ってこなくて、ちょっと困ってたところだったからさ。
Since we didn't have access to all this, we were at a bit of a disadvantage.
あ、そうよかったじゃん。
That's so? Glad I could help then.
ああもう今日はもう寝る。
I'm beat. That was way too much for one day.
また明日さっきの手がかりをもとにキティの正体を追ってやるからな。
Tomorrow, I'll use what we learned to finally uncover Kitty's true identity.
まあほどほどにな。
Well, don't overdo it.
せっかくの記念祭なんだから、引きこもってばかりいないで、デートでもしてきたらどうだ？
It's the anniversary festival, Yona. Why don't you go on a date or something instead of pulling up in here?
うるせえ。余計なお世話だっつうの。
Shut up! It's none of your business what I do or don't do.
この弟系装飾男子を装った。
You damn wolf in sheep's clothing ass playboy normie piece of crap.
意味不明だけど、不当に中傷してるみたいだな。
Not exactly sure what all that meant, but I can't help but feel like he's got the wrong idea about me too.
そういえば
Now that you mention it,
ロイドさん記念祭の初日にセシルさんとデートしてましたね。
you went on a date with Cecily on the opening day of the festival, didn't you?
え
Huh?
その後もノエルさんたち姉妹と両手に花で楽しく過ごしたとか。
And after that, you ended up spending time with the beautiful Seeker sisters.
なるほど。経験者の言葉には重みがありますね。
Experience really does trump everything in the end.
その、ティオさん、何がおっしゃりたいんでしょう？
Tio, what are you trying to say?
いえ、特に何も。
Nothing in particular. Hey man, you seem to be hanging up all these fine ladies. He might not be lying about you. File loading.
メモリークォーツをコネクト。
Connecting to the memory quartz.
これで一通りの項目にアクセスすることができます。
With this, we can access the entire database's contents.
結構揃っているな。
Wow, this is really comprehensive.
今まで不明なところも多かったルバーチェの情報。
Up until now, we've had quite a few gaping holes in our intel on Ravache.
まとまった形で確認できるのは初めてかもしれないわね。
This might be the first time we've had so much information on them laid out for us.
そんじゃまあ一通り目を通していくか。
Why don't we take a little look, see at what we got here then?
ああ、
Right. Summary history. Ravache is the largest criminal organization currently operating within Crossville State. Its inception dates back to roughly 1130 of the Septon calendar, coinciding with the founding of the state itself. As the name Ravache & Co. suggests, its fortune was amassed by smuggling goods between the Empire and the Republic under the guise of a trading company. In turn, Ravache was able to seize control of Crossville's underworld. Currently, Ravache is known to participate in several illegal businesses, including arms smuggling, the sale of stolen goods, land speculation, insider trading, mirror laundering, sex rings, intermediary agencies for Jaeger Corps, and so on. So land speculation is illegal business. Interesting. Due to its close ties to influential Diet members, Ravache is rarely punished for its criminal offenses. While members may be arrested from time to time, it is common for their bail to be posted almost immediately.
なるほど。よくまとまってる情報だな。
I see. This entry gives a pretty good overview of Ravache.
今まで聞いていた話が的確にまとめられている感じね。
We've only heard rumors and scraps of info until now. It's nice to have everything together in one place.
しかし改めて見るとやっぱりとんでもないですね。
Seeing all this, it's evident what a formidable organization they truly are.
ああ、非合法なビジネスで相当儲けまくってる感じだな。
For real. These guys are making a killing with these shady ops of theirs. Purpose and influence. Ravache's main forces total about 300 members, including low-level workers both inside and outside the state. The company employs approximately 500 people in total. Ravache's ranks include several former Jaegers and soldiers from neighboring countries. Combined with its smuggling of cutting-edge orbital weaponry, Ravache is believed to have considerable military strength. Despite not being a large-scale crime syndicate, its influence extends past Crossbell. Ravache holds deep ties with influential figures in both the Empire and the Republic. According to recent intel, Ravache had begun to lose ground to Heiwei, a rival organization, but has since bolstered its firepower by utilizing warhounds. This new development has led to Ravache regaining superiority.
こうしてみるとやっぱり大きな組織だよな。
I had no idea Ravache was this large and well armed.
それに軍隊経験者もかなり多そうな感じだし。
Not only that, but they have men in their ranks with real battlefield experience.
ああ、前に下っ端と戦った時、かなり手強かったのも納得だぜ。
Yeah, it makes sense. Even the lowest rank and unwilling to put up a good fight.
でもあの時の軍用犬そのまま運用しているみたいですね。
Not to mention their warhounds. They're still using them even after what happened.
私たちが捕まえたのも無駄になったというわけです
It's
か。
like the arrest we made in Mainz was for nothing. Because it was.
そうだな。
I'm afraid so.
ちょっと虚しくなるわね。
It's pretty disappointing to think. Don Marconi. Oh god, fat man. Don Marconi. Marconi controls Crossbow's largest mafia as the current president of Ravache & Co. He is the fifth man to hold the position, but did not inherit it conventionally. 8 years ago, Marconi gained control by overthrowing the fourth Don in an act of deceit and betrayal. Perhaps due to his Erebonian heritage, Marconi prioritizes his relationship with members of the Diet's Imperial faction. His ties with Speaker Hartman, in particular, are well documented. On the other hand, he has also made inroads with the Republican faction. Undoubtedly, Marconi seeks to leverage both factions in order to take advantage of Crossbow's unique circumstances. Furthermore, he seems to fashion himself after Erebonian nobility. His personal tastes include lavish garments and ostentatious furniture.
こりゃ、なんつうか印象的なおっさんだな。
Damn, look at this arrogant old fart.
ユーモラスな外見ですけどやってることはえげつないです。
He may look like a jolly old man, but his actions paint him as anything but.
それに思っていた以上に柔軟で頭も切れるみたいね。
It appears Marconi is is a much more cunning individual than we were led to believe.
帝国寄りなのに共和国方面にもコネクションを持ってるなんて。
Though he's firmly affiliated with the Empire, he still managed to forge ties with the Republic. I mean, definitely makes sense, because if you're going to be in the underground syndicate of a place that's kinda equally controlled by both, you need to be under both. Because if you're only protected by one half, right? The moment the power swaps sides in some way, shape, or form, you're now on the chopping block. However, if you're protected by both sides, it doesn't matter who's in charge.
相当厄介そうな相手だな。
No question. This guy's trouble. Come on, stop yawning, buddy. Ugh. Just yawning so much today. Garcia Rossi's official position at Ravache & Co. is General Manager of Sales. Behind the scenes, however, he acts as the Mafia's underboss and as the commander of its rank-and-file henchmen. Rossi previously served as a commanding officer of the Zephyr Jaeger Corps. Interesting. When Marconi toppled the former Don 8 years ago, he contracted Rossi to aid him in his bid for power. After Marconi recruited him away from the Corps to join Ravache & Co. permanently. Rossi was the architect behind the Mafia's militarization and large increase in strength. Interesting. Okay. So that explains some of it, right? Because if you have a relatively high-ranking Jaeger, they would know how to do military stuff. Hey, Fontana, how's it going, my man? Bison. Why are you doing triple repetition of my name? What have you to say to me, Fontano? In his Jaeger days, Garcia Rossi earned the moniker Killing Bear by using his large frame and advanced military combat prowess to overwhelm enemy soldiers on the battlefield.
あの若頭の人、
Killer
両兵
Bear.
団の出身だったのね。
Ravache's second in command. And he's from a Jaeger Corps?
西風の旅団。どこかで聞いたことがあるような。
Zephyr. That name sounds familiar to me.
大陸西部において最強と歌われた両兵団の一つだ。
I can't stream early if you're streaming trails. God damn it. Sorry about that. Probably because it's one of the two strongest corps in all Western Zemuria.
その部隊長をやってたってことは相当な戦闘力なのは間違いねえな。
That guy was a commanding officer of Zephyr. Trust me. His strength is no joke.
キリングベアって名前も何度か耳にしたことがあるぜ。
I actually heard rumors about the Killing Bear before. Didn't realize this was the guy.
そうか。 確かにすごい迫力だったけど。
Makes sense. He practically radiated strength.
でもやっぱりランディ、そういうのは詳しいんだな。
But Randy, how do you know so much about all this? I wonder why.
昔噂で聞いたくらいだけどな。
Travel as much as me and you'll hear all sorts of rumors. Great question. Speaker Hartman. Hartman is an extremely influential politician who holds the position of Speaker of the Crossbell Diet. As a member of the Diet, he also acts as the leader of its imperial faction. A descendant of Erebonian nobility, Hartman owns a luxurious mansion located at Michelin in the far southern reaches of Crossbell State. He is also considered an old friend of Marconi, the president of Ravache & Co. It's believed Hartman cooperates in the Mafia's various criminal enterprises, including smuggling, money laundering, and so on. Furthermore, sources say that Hartman had an unofficial meeting with the Imperial Chancellor Gileath Osborne last year in order to demonstrate his domestic and foreign authority.
これがハルトマン議長。
Gileath Osborne. So we hear that name again. I wonder whether that man is a good or bad man, or will commit good or bad actions. Who could say? Who can possibly say? So Speaker Hartman.
なんつうか政治家ってより帝国の大貴族って感じだな。
Kind of strikes me as some hoity-toity imperial noble rather than a politician.
しかしあの鉄血宰相と会見したってのはマジなのか？
But did he really manage to get an audience with the Empire's blood and iron chancellor?
非公式ではあるけれど、去年の春頃、オズボーン宰相がクロスベルを訪れたらしいの。
Yes, though it was evidently an informal one. Chancellor Osborne did have a meeting with
お
him.
じい様には会わずに、ハルトマン議長とだけ会談して、すぐに帰国したらしいけど。
It still irks me to hear that he would meet with Speaker Hartman, but completely stubbed my grandfather.
一時期、各国の政界では、その話で持ちきりだったみたい。
At the time, the whole matter was quite the hot topic in both nations' political spheres.
そんなことがあったのか。
Can't believe I never heard about that.
鉄血宰相。相当有名な人みたいだけど。
Blood and Iron Chancellor. He's making a name for himself, alright.
何のために訪れたのか、ちょっと気になりますね。
I can't help but wonder what the reason behind his visit was. The reason was, hey bitch, we want to control you. We want to install railroads everywhere.
なるほど。
Because that's what Erebonia does. We take over, we install railroads. How else would our military police get all around? Alright.
今まで漠然としてたところがかなり見えるようになったな。
Everything was fuzzy up until now. I'm starting to see the big picture. I like the train. Yep. Yep, Asdif. God, haven't thought about that series in a while. I agree.
冷酷かつ抜け目ないトップと、歴戦の良兵だった若頭の存在。
Ravache is led by a ruthless yet cunning boss with a former Jaeger commander as his right-hand man.
そして、ハルトマン議長との関係ね。
Further, they have strong ties to Speaker Hartman.
しかもその議長ってのはあの鉄血宰相とも何かしらの関係があるんだろう。
Only that, but if the Speaker has ties to the Blood and Iron Chancellor,
確かにクロスベルの警察が全く手を出せないのも納得だぜ。
it's no wonder the CPD can't do a damn thing about the Mafia.
そうだな。
That's true.
待ってください。
Wait just a moment.
渡されたメモリークォーツの中に隠されたデータがありました。
I believe I've discovered concealed data within the memory quartz. They right-clicked and hit hide.
隠されたデータ。
Concealed data? Can you pull it
っ
up?
て隠したってんならあのガキが隠したんだろう。
Hold up. There's a stuff hidden. Does that mean that Brad is still messing with us?
どうやら私が気づくか試そうとしたらしいですね。
Yes. It seems he tried to test whether or not I was able to notice it. I mean, also, if you had hidden data, it would be like, okay, well, maybe that's something you really don't want anyone to know I gave you. And it's like, hey, let's say you got mugged on the way from getting the memory quartz to coming back here. This would be a way to try and save the skin a little bit. Where it's like, okay, like the real juicy stuff, I'm gonna hide it.
後でお仕置きをしないと。
His punishment will be long and painful.
それはともかく、その隠されたデータも見れるか。
Yeah. I have to go get some applesauce or something, wake myself up. Didn't really have like an actual dinner today. The food I've eaten today has been odd and sparse. It has been some water. It has been some peanuts, some cashews, some M&Ms. And that was like breakfasty time. Then around early dinner time, I was actually like leaving my brother's house and asked my sister-in-law for like some snacks to eat. Just kill me faster, why don't you? Asking for some snacks to eat because I was like, I haven't eaten. Can I get something? Can I eat something that you have, please? So she gave me like a baggie of pretzels, a baggie of potato chips, a Kit Kat, and a water, as well as a little slice of pumpkin bread, and I ate all of that. And yeah, I didn't really have like an official dinner, and then I had some like carrots that I cooked nice and soft before starting the stream. So like, I'm not really like full right now in any way, shape, or form, and I probably am not very like nutrienced up. Like I don't have. I think very few of the things I ate actually had like good nutrients. Like the peanuts and cashews, maybe, but even then, only so much. God of War was good. My muscle memory is going crazy though. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, because that was today's game. Or was that yesterday's game? I apologize. I can't remember. What muscle memory is hurting you? I'm presuming it's like because you're swapping games every day. Today's Digimon. Ah, okay. Yeah, because I mean, swapping games every day does have to mess with your muscle memory of like what button opens up a menu, what. Yeah, Neo Tax God War. Yeah, that would do it. Because that's why I try to not play too many games at one time, because it's like, okay, muscle memory of the game controls and also memory of the story. You know, square triangle, God of War is R1, R2. Okay, so God of War has like the FromSoft light and heavy. Neo is like Sly Cooper, I guess. Because triangle is the special move usually, so I guess you can consider that like the heavy. Well, that aside for now. Were you able to recover the data? Yes, I'd put the level of difficulty at easy peasy lemon squeezy. You need R1 for stances. Ah, okay, yeah, because it's got like the circle of stances. Schwarz auction? Is that the Schwarz auction? That's the thing Estelle and Josh were asking us about, wasn't it? Nice one, yeah? Oh, scoundrel really pulled through for us. It seems to confirm that is in fact a real event. And further, that is connected in some way to Ravache. Yeah, I had a feeling it was more than just a rumor. Alright, should we take a look? The part of the game where Falcom gets sponsored by Weiss Schwarz. Yeah, right? Dude, Schwarz? I can't tell you how many, like, JRPGs have, like, a character named Schwarz. Because it's like, ah, yeah, that's German. Because, like, in my brain, I immediately go to Record of Agarist War 2, I think. One of, like, the Generations protag is, like, named Schwarz. I think a different Generations protag may have been named Weiss as well, but I'm not exactly sure. But, like, I feel like there are I feel like anime really just loves the, like, oh yeah, this is Germany. This is German sounding. Japan loves throwing in German. Yeah, they really do. Schwarz! Schwarz Auction. The Schwarz Auction is an annual event staged by Ravache on the final day of the anniversary festival. It's held in the form of a private, largely secret party hosted at Speaker Hartman's mansion in Michelin. Oh! Most items for bid are first-class works of art, such as paintings and jewelry acquired through theft, bribery, tax evasion, and illegal back channels. You know, works of art acquired through tax evasion. Additionally, invites are not limited to just cross-Bellans. Nobles and affluent people from across the continent are extended invitations, making the auction function as an off-the-record gathering of Zemuria's high society. The other main character of Akatsuki is Nachtweiss. Ah, okay. Yep, Nacht. The Schwarz auction is a major source of income for Ravache. It also provides Speaker Hartman with the ideal place to network with influential figures. Security is solely handled by Ravache's forces as well. Entry is prohibited unless a guest possesses a black invitation card engraved with a golden rose.
これは
Is this real?
信じられない。
Unbelievable.
そんなものが毎年開かれていたなんて。
To think that something this massive has been happening every single year.
でもちょっとおかしいです。
But isn't this strange?
秘密にしている割にはかなり大規模な催しですけど。
Despite being a secret, this information describes it as a large-scale social event.
いや、警察とマスコミには厳重に規制がかかってんだろう。
Well, I'm sure the police and mass media are well aware. We're forced to keep their lips sealed about
で
it.
もなけりゃ、こんなもんが表沙汰にならねえわけがねえ。
Otherwise, no way that people wouldn't know about such a huge event.
その通りだ。
Exactly.
課長
Chief,
お疲れ様です。
good evening, sir.
やれやれ。まさか自力でそこまでたどり着いちまうとはな。
Call me surprised. Didn't expect you guys to get this far on your own.
まあいい。ここじゃあなんだ。
This ain't the place to talk, though.
そっちの部屋で一通り話してやろう。
Come on, I'll give you the full rundown in my office. Okay, before full rundown, I'm gonna go get some
それじゃ
applesauce.
あのファイルにあった情報は全て事実ってわけですか。
I'll be right back. And I'm back. Okay. Go stream. Okay, let's do it. Got my applesauce. Great game. See, now that I have a bigger desk, I'm excited to be able to eat and watch videos. Because back on my old desk, I didn't have like a keyboard tray, so like there wasn't all that much space for me to do things when like I want to. So now I'm like, oh, you know what? Maybe I can try out this whole like eating dinner and watching a video thing. Okay. Bison approaching the dark side of living at desk. I mean, even growing up, my parents were very adamant. It's like, no, you eat at the dinner table, and it just ingrains into you. Like, the few times I ever got to eat food while watching something was at the movies, or sometimes my parents would pull out, like, the small, like, tray tables, and they would let me sit in the kitchen eating my, like, breakfast, or lunch with the TV on. And that was about it. I've gotten into the habit of eating with my parents and then taking a second helping upstairs. Okay. So you admit that all the information in those files is accurate?
ああ、そうだ。
Yeah, unfortunately so.
誰が調べたもんかは知らんが、なかなか的確にまとめてやがるな。
Beats me who did all this research. And they got quite a gold mine of stuff.
でも
But
警察の上層部では全て掴んでいるんですよね。
all the CPD's top brass know about this, right?
ああ、全員とは言わねえがな。
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say it's everyone.
警部クラス以上はもちろん、一家の連中は全員知ってるはずだ。
Anyone that's at inspector rank or higher for sure. The entire first division, too. Most of that info is one step above common knowledge, to be honest. Yeah, right?
遊撃士協会だって受付やアリオスあたりだったらとっくに承知しているだろう。
Hell, even Arios and the Bracer Guild have probably known all about it for a while now.
これも壁ってわけですか。
That means this is another barrier standing in our way. Barrier! Dun dun dun!
ああ、とびきりでかい壁だ。
Oh, yeah. An extraordinarily huge one. Dun dun dun!
基本的に俺はお前たちの行動に制限をつけるつもりはないが、
You know, I don't intend to restrict what you guys can do, but
シュバルツオークションにだけは手を出すのはやめろ。
I wouldn't recommend poking your noses any further into the shorts auction.
お前たちには荷が重すぎる。
We need to get over the barriers. Ah! Stuff like this is well beyond your pay grade, kids.
でも
But Chief, we're volunteers. We don't even get paid. We're live-in staff.
おいおい課長、言葉を間違えてんじゃねえよ。
No, Chief. Let's not mince words here.
俺たちに荷が重いってより、警察そのものが動けねえんだろ。
You're not saying this is beyond us. You're just trying to tell us the CBD itself has its hands tied, aren't you?
それだけの有力者を招待して、しかも実質的な主催者の一人があのハルトマン議長。
Considering all the influential figures invited and the fact that Speaker Hartman is the host of the entire gathering,
そんなの動けるわけがないわ。
the auction is practically untouchable.
民間人に危険が迫らない限り、遊撃士協会も動けませんし、
If the citizenry is not in imminent danger, the Bracer Guild cannot act either.
誰も手が出せないということですか。
So it seems there's nothing anyone can do.
だからといって
We can't just...
悔しい思いをしてんのはお前たちだけじゃねえ。
Calm down. You aren't the only frustrated person here. Trust me.
特に一家の連中は毎年歯ぎしりするような思いだろうさ。
Think about the first division. Grinding their teeth every year, powerless to do anything.
非人道的な催しだったら、それこそギルドに動かれる前に意地でも突っ込むところだが。
This event ever gave them the slightest chance. They'd be charging in to take it down before even the guild could respond.
どうやら出品物が黒い以外は豪華なパーティーってだけらしいからな。
But, despite being shady as all hell, it appears to be just another glamorous party. Damn.
実際、下手に手を出しちまったら、支援カゴと潰される可能性は高い。
Basically, you tried to crack down the Schwartz auction and screw it up, the SSS would be finished.
だから今回ばかりは、俺もお前らを止めざるを得ない。
That's why, for your own good, I can't let you chase after this.
ま、そういうことだ。
Anyway, that's the gist of it.
やれやれです。
How frustrating.
納得しろとは言わん。
Listen, I'm not telling you to accept how things are.
だが現実を直視し、自分たちに何がどこまでできるか見極めるってのも時には必要だ。
Just understand. Sometimes you have to chin up, look forward, figure out how much you can really accomplish.
そしてその悔しさを忘れない限り、いつかきっとチャンスは来るだろう。
Don't forget that pit in your stomach right now, though. Keep at it, and your chance will come one day.
お前たちが諦めなければな。
So don't get too down, eh?
わかりました。
Thank you, Papa Sergey. I understand, sir.
この件に関しては手を出すのはやめておきます。
From now on, we'll stop looking into the auction.
ロイド
Lloyd?
ロイドさん
Hello, Lloyd. That one seems not correct. It seems like she should just be saying Lloyd, not hello, Lloyd. Jay really does a great job of this, slowly revealing that the police aren't wholly unacting due to their staff. It's just their entire country and world that's holding them back. Yeah. The entire world. It's like, yeah, it's not that they can't do anything, like, in terms of competency. It's that they can't do anything because the world won't let them do anything. Damn, this really sucks. With that, the third day of the anniversary festival ended. Teos passed, a mysterious story of Lloyd's brother, a hacker known as Kitty, a detailed report regarding Rabache, and then the Schwartz auction, sitting at the center of Crossbill's injustices. With all of it still spinning inside of his head, Lloyd slipped into a restless sleep. And that's why we need a scruffy team of protagonists to break those barriers. Yeah, let's do it. See, I like this day. I like this multi-day story sequence
ロイド
where each day doesn't necessarily need to have like a really big driving force. It can just be like smaller things. Right, where it's like, oh yeah, you know, just small things and then it's capped off by a race. Small things capped off by a weird, like, hacker event. With, like, the entire through line of each day giving minor, like, breadcrumbs and stronger, like, laying the groundwork for what I presume is going to be, the final day's, like, big thing. This character is your lead, though this version has a counter, so you probably could already check that. Wait, important note, Bison. This character is your lead? That's right. Okay.
ロイドってば
Lloyd, come on.
ほら起きてもうミーティングの時間よ
Hey, you need to wake up now. We have a meeting, remember? Why are you surprised? You were trying to wake him up. Oh.
おはようエリー。どうしてここに？
Morning, Ellie. What are you doing here in my room? I thought you went back to your room after we were done last night.
おはようロイド
Oh.
あなたが起きてこないから様子を見に来たの
Interesting. Okay. So so whoever wakes you up is in the lead for character points. Interesting. Okay. So you could have a version where Randy wakes you up. Although I'm guessing it's a lot easier to get Ellie points than other characters. Well, since you hadn't come downstairs, I thought I should come check on you. Good. Good morning, Lloyd. Yeah.
どうせ夕べはいろいろ考えてて寝つけなかったんでしょ
I take it you didn't sleep well, given what we heard yesterday.
お見通しか。
You could see right through me, Ellie.
エリーは平気そうだな。
But how are you holding up? But interesting. So what like builds relationship points? It has to be like the main story events and what like giving the character the like item that they like and put in their room. Those have to be like the two main things. Does using them in battle have any effect on it? Because I mean, this game doesn't have the Arcus like connections, so there's no tie there.
この程度でへこたれてたらキリがないもの
No, I'm fine. If I were to lose heart after something like that, I'd never get anywhere. Combo crafts, certain optional. Oh, okay, combo crafts. Okay,
それに
Not sure how many options.
私はどこか気づいていたのかもしれない。
Gifts and an event in this gem. Oh. Besides, I think I always knew the truth deep down.
クロスベルで開かれている秘密の社交界というものが後ろ暗いものである可能性を。
The reality that this secret party was, in fact, another example of just how corrupt Crossbow has become.
でも多分
Like that
自分
scene,
をごま
that
かし
scene
て
or something.
気づかないふりをしていたのかも。
See, I didn't. Did I ever get a scene like that with Ellie, though? I don't remember. I mean, I've definitely done combo crafts with Lloyd and Ellie more than anyone else. But even that's probably only like 5 or 6 total. That was not mandatory and increased TOS points. I was simply in denial, trying to look away from it.
これ以上後ろめたい思いや悔しい思いをしたくないために。
But not anymore. I don't intend on living with regrets or feeling powerless to help.
エリー
Ellie,
だから今は悔しさや後ろめたさを素直に受け止めることにしたわ。
I've decided to face those feelings with my head held high.
課長の言葉じゃないけどそれが私のバネになると思うから。
That's what the chief told us to do, and I'm going to use that as my motivation to move forward. And so the whoever's talking here, it could presumably be Tio, Ellie, Randy. Each of them must have voiced all their lines for this because Ellie's talking, like she's voice acting right here. So that's pretty nice. Ellie's interesting. It happens at the end of chapter 2, but in the background rather than via an actual scene. Based upon the number of side quests you have completed, though, the chapter was 0 to 1, netting no points, 2 to 4, 6, netting 7 to 8, netting 15. Huh. Interesting. So, Ellie's is by and far, I would say, the easiest to get up because you get bonus points just by doing side quests in the background. Ellie likes you doing your job. Yeah. Whereas you neglecting to do it prevents her points from going up and allows the other two to go up higher, faster, or like above her to get this. Okay. That's what the chief told us to do, and I'm going to use that as my motivation to move forward. Enigma covers also. Oh, what the
そ
fuck?
っか
Okay. I assume just buying them. then. Okay, I'll have to go do that maybe. I see. And Randy's was the race. Yes. So how well you perform in the race, I guess. That sells it then.
エリーがそこまで気持ちを切り替えてるんだったら俺もうじうじしてられないな
Imagine if he wasn't wearing like anything but a shirt, but he still got up. Fucking hilarious. You've already found your resolve, and there's no reason for me to hesitate anymore.
すぐに着替えるから1階で待っててくれよ
Let me get changed, I'll meet you all downstairs.
分かった
Sure thing.
朝食の準備もしてあるから食べながらミーティングしましょう
Tio also has a quest in chapter. Okay. Since breakfast is ready, let's have our meeting while we eat.
ああサンキュー
Sounds good. Thanks, Ellie.
エリー前に話した時よりも迷いがなくなったみたいだ
Ellie's come a long way since. Ellie's come a long way this last month. She's not carrying the same doubt she used to.
俺も負けてられないな
Better keep it up, so I don't fall behind.
記念祭も4日目
So it's already the 4th day of the anniversary festival.
今日も忙しくなりそうだ
We're going to have our work cut out for us. Crossbow Anniversary Festival, 4th day.
さてと4日目の業務を始めよ
Alright, it's the 4th day of the festival. Time to get to work.
う新しい要請が入っていないか念のためチェックしないとな
I'm sure a load of support requests have come in overnight, so let's take a look.
そうね
Right, today's the day of the big parade too.
今日は市内でパレードもあるし逆に郊外に足を伸ばしている観光客もちらほら出ているみたいだし
Not to mention there are tourists traveling all across the state during the festival.
紛失物とか迷子とかいろいろと入ってきそうですね
As you suspected, a lot of requests have come in. Lost belongings, missing children, etc.
ま そのあたりは正直全部は面倒見きれねえけどな。
Might be a little much to try and tackle all of them at once.
俺たちでやれる範囲のフォローをしていけばいいんじゃねえか。
Let's do what we can do and go from there.
なあ、そうだな。
Sounds like a plan. Okay. Check requests. Missing tourists. New. Urgent short. Last night a couple from out of town stayed at my establishment, but now there's no sign of them. Please help me find them. It seems they went to a very dangerous area that none of us in the village dare enter. So there's little we can do to locate them. Please hurry to Ash Tree Inn for details. Where the fuck is Ash Tree Inn? Serial theft investigation. Oh no, not serial theft. There's a thief targeting food stalls. Okay, that's fine. At the festival, we want you to arrest the criminal. Please hurry to the association tent in the Harbor District. Okay. Okay. Fine. Many famous views of Crossbow. So this is now at medium. It's not at long anymore. A dangerous monster, Bubbly Scissors G, has been sighted on East Crossbow Highway. We ask that the support section deal with this threat swiftly. Monster attacks can blind and hypnotize, so prepare accordingly. Okay. So East Crossbow Highway monster extermination. Serial theft. So let's go exterminate. Let's go exterminate and have a grand old time. I also want to come in here. Place covers. How much mirror do I have right now? Nope. Got 20,000. Cover for Lloyd. After purchase, the ornament cover and the ornament camp will be visible. Is this what you want? Yeah, sure. Okay, wait just a moment. Place Lloyd's ornament cover. Look forward to your next visit. Peace Green. Cover for Ellie. After purchase. Cool. Oh god, Tio is like half clipped into half clipped into Lloyd. Black cat. Coverage Tio. Gotta treat my team. Gotta keep our morale up. Fucking Christ. Let's rock! The cover is Randy after purchase. Yeah. God damn it. I like to look at the thing that lets me fight and think of hot ladies. Love how later Ouroboros members will have custom covers. Okay. Court slot. Okay. I got 500. So now I have upgraded all of Tio's. So now I think what I should try and do is now upgrade Ellie to full in like reverse order. Where instead of doing 300, 400, 600, I'll save up for 600 and then go to 4, then to 3, because this will let me the biggest increase in EP. Do they send out for them, or do you think they have some artists in the group? I mean, I'm willing to bet that they got some like they got some people in like the 13 factories or whatever that will make them Arcus covers custom. We're like, oh, whatever. We need to test out the precision of our equipment or something. Okay, so East Crossbow Highway. Monster. They didn't really tell us where Monster was on East Crossbow Highway. So, should let you know the Foundation has a pile of Sabbath. Okay, so don't worry if you haven't maxed by the end. Oh yeah, no, I mean, the worry isn't maxing by the end on all characters. It's trying to get each of the characters that would benefit most from it maxed, right? Tio maxed is smart because she is the primary arts user. So having her with the most EP makes sense. Then Ellie is next because she also is another big arts user. Whereas Lloyd and Randy, while they do use arts on occasion, it's not nearly as much. Yeah, Tio, Ellie, Lloyd, yeah. Because the main reason to upgrade them is for the EP boost. And with the sub requirement, or with the sub like goal of making it so that you can use the better courts that like need like multiple, like need the upgraded thing. But at this point in the game, I haven't really encountered too many of the gems that need the 2 enhance. Randy only gets 1 slot max in the run. Okay. Right, like you don't need all that much You don't need all that much slot, like, upgrades just for the, like, boosted quartz, basically. Exterminate. Okay.
危
Exterminate.
険度大手強いです。
任せろ。
Okay. So what am I doing with you? I don't know what you guys can or cannot do. So let's just crash bomb. Okay, you can get blinded. That's good. We love to see it.
みんな。
Courage. Art. Have no idea what you guys are weak to. I would presume it is... I would presume it's something like
分析を開始します。
wind. Yeah, wind, because your guys are water. Wind's kind of electric-y. Officers, we need to go hunt down a monster. We have reports of a giant crab bouncing on a bubble. Can't be having that. God damn it. Can you, please? Okay. Boosted strength. This is, why are you laughing? This is serious. Yeah, right? Why are you guys laughing? Okay. So Lloyd and Ellie, Lloyd and Tio, Lloyd and Randy. Gonna do Lloyd and Ellie. Because I think that's just a good choice.
行きます。
And you did your thing. Unfortunately, you don't have any wind, but you can summon Zeit.
思念波増幅。
So we always want to do that. Because they can also be AT delayed. So that makes
はい。
them a lot better to fight.
ドライブ開始。や
Boom.
任せろ。
Grab power smash. Just delay the shit out of them. They don't need to get turns anymore. Their turns are done.
それ。
Favorite tape with the S-Grab glitch that there's in this game. Not sure if it's in Kai, but it would be on PC if it is. Okay. No, I don't. You may have told me, but it's probably been a while.
ちょろいぜ。
Okay, not too bad. And Lloyd and Tio are far and away more XP'd up than the rest. Because they're 1178, 1178, 11,900. Yeah, so these guys are about 200 more XP. Which is fine, it's expected after basically having a dungeon to themselves. So that means that the next boss, I'm actually going to kind of hope that I level up Lloyd and Tio prior to fighting. I just got two things called Bewitch. I think those were quartz. Bewitch. Slows movement of enemies attacked on the field. I don't see how that's all that useful. Basically, if you hit A and right at the same time, you can use the first S-Craft as long as you use a craft, even if you don't have 100 CP. Interesting. You hit A and right at the same time. Okay, so basically it takes the fact that, like, presumably it's like you need to have enough CP to use a craft, the first craft, anyway. But basically it takes the accepted input from the craft menu and replaces it with the craft chosen in the S-Craft menu. It's like, hey, we acknowledge that we have accepted this as good to go. Your cursor is on Y, even though Y shouldn't be affordable, but we'll give it to you. Interesting. Yeah, those are always the fun ones. I mean, really annoying because, I mean, I feel like if you mess it up, like, you've messed it up pretty hard. But I would be curious to see if it does still work here. Okay, gotta come over here and sleep in the bed. Come on, everybody, let's have a snuggle pile. Take a last bite of this applesauce. Applesauce. It's not like it's planned in the run, but it's always a backup. It's only on PC to my knowledge due to it needing dual inputs. Ah, okay. I'd be curious. I wonder if it's still in. I wonder if we could check like forums or stuff to see. Talk and yeah, we're gonna put on a little performance celebration for Planet Interact. Please stop by if you'd like. Oh, okay. Parade this, parade that. People just seem to not show up. But I, for one, am sick of hearing about the damn thing. This is why I hate tourists. Hate tourists. Hate people that have fun. Because I don't know if the game can handle 2 buttons at the same time from the same control source. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, honestly, like, pretty interesting. Because on PC, you would almost, like, if you hotkeyed it, it would be pretty reliable, right? Is anyone upstairs? Maybe. I think so. I forgot to go check. Oh, yeah. Hey, old man. Chief Roberts. The Crossbell Parade is today. Now then, where should I watch from? My mobile terminal is made for times like these, and bip, bop, beep. My boss seems to be enjoying himself. Bip, bop, beep. Bip, bop, beep, 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 bop, beep. Can you play that song again? The one that goes bee, boo, boo, bob, bee, boo, beep? No, man. I think you're thinking of the one that goes bee, boo, boo, bob, boo, boo, beep. Bee, 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 beep, boo, boo, bob? Does he say anything else? Oh, God. Is it one of those ones that talks multiple times? Ugh. Crossword prayers today. No, I watch it from. Well, seems to be okay. It's probably I missed him on the day I was supposed to talk to him to probably get a recipe or something. I don't know. What was it? Detective? No, not lists. Chapters. Okay. So chasing Kitty, we did that. Although I wonder what would happen if I went and checked out the doll factory. Okay, so one of these days the book I was missing. Ah, fun. So this one is now medium. It's not short yet. But I don't know what medium actually means in terms of, like, days. Because the extermination quest, was also medium. So I'll have to, NBD? No big deal, okay. Yeah, because I'm just presuming the many famous views of Crossbell is just last day, put it in, and you want to get as many of the interesting places you can go. Because I got Amorica, got Cathedral, Waterfall, got the train, got the ruins on Mains, and got the Stargazer's Tower. I'm going to expect that there's like maybe one more, and I just haven't been there yet. Okay, so let's go to the Harbor District. And I really do like how this game is set in Crossbell and is not taking us every which way. At the point where it said, oh, I need to go to the Harbor District, I knew where to go. It was like, oh, there and there. Because that's where the Harbor District is. It's to the north of East Street. It's like, oh, okay, cool. I know it because I've been here, I've been walking around, I've been learning this area. I really do enjoy that. Whereas it felt like if I'm doing like a Cold Steel 1 comparison, it's like, okay, you know the school pretty well, but they're always shooting you to a different town or city in each chapter, and it's like, oh god, where is this place here? And the parade is gonna be amazing this year. Everyone's telling me you just can't miss it. You should come with me, Grandpa. Oh, why? I don't care about no stinker parade. I'm an old fucking miser. Hey, how's it going? I was stay behind her on the store while Momo and I explore the festival. I tried to get him to come with us since we don't get to spend much time as a family. He's not exactly the biggest fans of all this commotion, though. I don't care about spending time with my daughter while she's young. Which team will score the most points? Anyone's welcome to hop on stage today. Go on, show us what you got. Why don't our brave folks in the audience raise their hands? Can I come? I want to try. I don't even know what this is. The duo from earlier was amazing, but the singer's no slouch either. I can't decide who to give my points to. Oh, it was like a talent show. We were told we could participate too. I want to try it. Boy, am I jealous. Not only is she beautiful, but she also has a stunning voice to match. Let's have some time to the parade, so I think I'll take a look around. I still can. Yeah, let's go. Look who it is. You must on the job right now. Must suck being cops at a time like this. Aren't we grateful for all your hard work? If you actually feel bad for us, then can you please not make our job any harder than it needs to be? Okay, so let's save there. You guys hear about the recent thefts? I guess I could look over things here just in case. It feels like the least I can do. My Buedo and I are helping out with the tent. Let me know if you need anything. Let me know. Excuse us, but we're with the Crossbow Police Department. Would this be the Business Owners Association's tent? We're here to follow up on a support request. Oh, you've arrived. Now this is a surprise. I wasn't expecting you to be the one to come to our aid. Good surprise, I hope. Your request just happened to find its way to us. It's nice to see you again, Chairman Moores. Are these your friends, sir? Well, once upon a time, this young man sat across from me on a train. Yeah, that was actually the day I started working on the force. Oh yes, it was, wasn't it? At any rate, I've interacted with these fine folks a few times since. We have a bit of a difficult situation on your hands. Forgive me for adding more to your plate, SSS, but we need your help. You can count on us, sir. Let's see, I believe the request mentioned something about a recent theft. Yeah, wasn't there a bunch of them? Yes, it's as you say. There have been 4 different reports of theft since yesterday. Every last one of the stalls was robbed clean. The Business Owners Association manages all of the stalls being run during the festival, so we hear every report that comes in. After poring over them all, I feel like poring should have you, but I'm not exactly sure. Maybe O, just base is correct. I've determined that only food stalls are being targeted. We don't have any clues to go off of, so the best thing we can do is warn the other stalls. That's unfortunate. The vendors already have enough to worry about during the festival. I imagine you are worried about this damage becoming more widespread. Yes, and that's why I've called you all here. It is my duty to ensure that the thief is caught before they can cause any more damage. Not to mention all this turmoil will no doubt affect the customers who have come to enjoy the festival if it continues. Oh, that's correct. Oh, okay. Okay, good. I'm glad, because I remember talking about how I got confused. Pouring over is the... Okay. Okay, good. Learning new stuff every day. Because I remember getting confused at the first time I saw, like, just desserts written out, and I was like, wait, what? Isn't it just desserts? Like, desserts? With 2 S's? And it's like, nope. Nope, it's 1 S in that phrase. You would think it would be pronounced just deserts, but it's more of like a root from deserting, which only has 1 S. Okay. Come to enjoy the festival. It continues. Will you please apprehend the thief for us? Sure, understood. This is a serious predicament. We'll begin investigating immediately. Thank goodness, I already feel a little relieved. I'm counting on all of you. Rest assured, my man, you're in good hands. So, Lloyd, any plans on how to tackle this? We don't have much to go off of here. You're right. We don't know nearly enough to try to analyze the situation yet. Excuse me, do you mind telling us which stalls were targeted? I'd like to speak with the owners. We may be able to get more information from them before we proceed. Ah, I see. That makes sense to me. I've recorded the names down here. May I read them to you? Yes, please. First is Noddle's Burgers in Central Square, followed by Chroma's Juice Stand in the Administrative District. Next we have Pallet Pizza in the Entertainment District, and Mithras Gelato in the Harbor District. Are we able to get all that? Burger Central, Chroma Juice Administrative, Entertainment. Okay, so 1 in Central, 1 in Admin, 1 in Entertainment, 1 in Harbor. Okay, that's easy. Scratch. Okay, so 4 stalls in total. They're all in different districts. No clues were left despite there being 4 victims. Well, let's see what we can dig up from the owners. We'll be here on standby. We'll return after we've made our rounds. Oh yeah, let me give you my contact information. Don't hesitate to call us if there are any new developments. We don't know when the thief will strike again, so communication is key. Understood. We'll wait here for you. We're counting on you, everyone. That's broiled meat. Royalty ice cream. Are you the only guy here? Excuse me, could we ask you a few questions? We're investigating the recent string of thefts in the area. Oh yeah, I've heard about it. That conniving little thief touches my nose, the gloves are off. Let's hope that doesn't come to that, but while we're on the subject, can you tell us what the thief looked like? What they looked like, huh? Nope, I haven't got a clue. It'd be near impossible to pick anyone out of these crowds. I know what you mean. No regards, thank you for your time. Okay. Mithra's Gelato in the Harbor District. Okay, it says royalty ice cream, not Mithra's Gelato. Mithra's Gelato, huh? A gorgeous girl like her's got my heart melting already. Save the fun for another time, Randy. We're here for a reason. Let's see what we can find out. Excuse us, ma'am. We're here with the CPD. May we have a moment to ask you about what happened? Of course. You're talking about the theft, right? You managed to pull a fast one on me while I was serving a customer. You struck while you're busy then? Yeah, I had my hands full serving this laid-back tourist guy that was trying his hardest to hit on me. While I was warding off his persistent advances, I thought I sensed someone sneaking around behind me. But it was too little too late. By the time I turned around, the register had already been emptied. I suppose you wouldn't know anything about the thief in that case. I'm afraid not. Ugh, I can't believe I let them slip right under my nose. Okay. Okay, so it seems like they're working in pair. Most likely. Administrative District. Chroma Juice! Welcome to Chroma's Juice Stand. Feeling thirsty? Also manned by a woman. So I'm guessing that that's like their PO, or not PO, MO, that's it. Where it's like, okay, they get one of them to hit on the person, and then the other sneaks around and steals the cash out of the register. Wasn't this the stand that was robbed? Excuse us. Excuse me. Would you mind giving us an account of how the robbery went down? In detail, please. Sure, I guess. It all happened when I let my guard down for a second. They're pissed off? Yeah, I mean, yeah. My poor sales. Do you recall what the suspect looked like? Not really. He was really busy, so I wasn't able to get a good look at everyone. But there was this slim, carefree younger guy. From the looks of it, he was a foreign tourist. He was hitting on me the entire time. Then I was in the middle of rejecting him. I heard some sounds behind me and turned to look. And their thief must use the opportunity to make their move. I think so. Darn it, I was being so careful too. My thief is a crafty one. His masculine wiles are making all these, or I guess not even his wiles, because he continuously gets rejected, so. Geez, if you had hockey two tickets all along, why didn't you say so sooner? Sorry, I received them from work occurrence, so I forgot about them. I had no idea you're so enamored with all I can see you. Let me preface this by saying I love Lady Ilya with all my heart. She'll always be my number one. But I can't forget Plie, Celine, and Richa too. I can't say I have a thing for beautiful women. Yo, Pansy, you got some good fucking taste. Excuse me, could we ask you a quick question? We're investigating the recent string of thefts around the city. Oh yeah, I've heard the pizzeria over there was one of the victims. Someone like me would never make an amateur mistake like that. Did you get a glimpse of the culprit by any chance? I don't believe so. Although based on my cunning intuition, I have my suspicions that they'll be committing a third crime pretty soon. I'd be willing to bet our culprit is looking for his next victim right about now. Seriously? What's that correction? 4 cases of theft have been reported, so the next victim will be the 5th. Don't get confused by the girl who doesn't know. Wow, I don't even think I knew this pizza guy was here. Right. Pallet Pizza is one of the stalls that was robbed. Excuse me, sir. Do you have a minute to talk? We're investigating the recent string of thefts. A mess, huh? Jeez. Okay, this one was manned by a man, though. So maybe, I wonder. I'm curious as to what this guy's, thing will be. Here's what a day it's been. Got so caught up in dealing with a customer I let my guard down. Wait, dealing with a customer? Yeah, it was this chatty guy that was hell-bent on ordering a tropical pizza. Judging by my past experience with customers, I'm willing to bet he was a tourist. Anyway, I got his pizza all nice and packed up and was right in the middle of handing it over. And then I heard this commotion coming from somewhere behind me. Now, I'm positive it was the sound of the register being wrenched open. Damn it. How could this happen to me? Sorry for what you're going through. Thank you for cooperating in our investigation. Okay, so with the men, they just make like a difficult, annoying, complex order to take their focus away. With the women, they chat them up and try to hit on them. Okay. So, excuse me, my vascular conducting an investigation of the recent thefts. Last time the business association came out telling me to keep an eye out for anyone shady. I hit one of the square stalls, so any ideas? See a thief run around or anything like that? Sorry, I can't say I have. Yeah, a lot of customers, so I can't spare the energy to look at what's happening out of their stands. Ah, I understand. You mentioned it. You are right in front of the Times and near the back alley. Yep, you're also forgetting that the administrative district is right down there. Most of our customers today came into the city to watch the parade. You certainly seem busy. Okay. I think it was Bick Burger. I think the Burger Man. Nardle's Burgers. This is one of the food stalls that was robbed. Excuse me, do you have a minute? We're conducting an investigation on the recent thefts. Are you those police officers? The guy from the Business Association told me about. I'm sure you know, but my store was hit just this morning. Our condolences. Please try to recall what occurred at the time of the incident. Oh, well, the problem is that I don't exactly know when I was robbed. What do you mean by that? Well, it may have been when I was busy chatting away with this talkative young man. I think he was an eager tourist who came to enjoy the festival. Anyway, he was quite the chatterbox. When I finally got him his order, I swear I heard some rustling from behind me. I quickly looked behind me, but there was no one there. Then after a while, I opened up my register and lo and behold, all my mirror was gone. I see. So it's possible that your mirror was stolen in that moment. That's the only thing I can think of. I have no idea otherwise. That definitely sounds odd. Can we wrap our questioning here? We should be good. Let's head on back and shuffle through all our info. We haven't heard from the Business Owners Association, so we can assume that no other stalls have been victimized. This should be the case, yes. Though perhaps it would be prudent to go by the food stalls on the way back, just to be sure. Okay. Food stalls. Yeah, this street didn't actually have any food stalls, interestingly enough. Unless you're telling me to drop by literally everyone. You don't mind if I ask you a question, conducting an investigation, talking about stalls, don't think I saw anything in the middle of Central Square, which would probably be untouchable. You don't believe the tourist area, but in the case of keep an eye out, the contrary, the likelihood of thieves in the crowd to avoid section is quite high. Hopefully everything is fine, I can take care of myself just fine. She's hopeless, but how untouchable you are is practically inviting misfortune. Okay, I'll clear that out. That's there, that's it for me then. I'm trying like yeah, don't support condone civilians or anything rash. Don't do that, please. Doc, welcome. Coming by my treats to your heart's content. Sure, sounds like a plan. You can talk about the anniversary. Let's talk about the parade. Came from far, far away to watch it. Ooh, yeah, let's watch a parade. I haven't seen a parade in a long time. Yeah, I remember when I was younger, we'd go see like the 4th of July parades in like town, but it's been a long time. Based on my kind endorsement, I have my suspicion they'll be committing another petty crime soon. They're a serial thief. You think they'll claim another victim before the end of the day? Don't you worry about me. I'm not dumb enough to let myself get robbed. Yeah, let's hope. Let's hope that is in fact true. Okay, what's going on here? Hey Grace, you coming to the parade? You know it. Apparently this year's parade is gonna have the largest attendance yet, so you know I gotta be there. I'm getting real fired up now. I'll snap photos from all possible angles and expose everything what is. Are you getting pumped, Rains? Tell me you're getting pumped. Yes, ma'am. I'm getting pumped, ma'am. Son of a... Damn it, why'd they have to call me too? Hey, do my work for me. Thanks. What? You know we got our own request to deal with, Chief. How about you get off your lazy ass and do some work for once? You kids are only running around your mouths because you don't know how much of a pain in the ass it is to direct the parade. Damn it. I thought my rank would have put me way above doing chores like this. No rank for you. Excuse you over by her time. Chant thefts. Never sweating. I'm not too worried about it. I don't think anyone's stupid enough to commit a crime right in front of CPD headquarters. Okay, maybe I'm a little nervous actually. I heard one of the stalls nearby got targeted by a thief. I guess I would say he's on high alert. Doesn't seem like he knows anything about the culprit, so maybe we should leave him be. And then we just got these. Okay, talk, stare. You guys look pretty suspicious. You know that, right? I'll boot you out of here so fast if I catch you messing with my stall. I'll boot you right the hell out of here, don't you know? Bracer Aeolia. Oh, have we seen them before? She looks cute. Yeah, it's you from the CBD working hard officers. The crowd is especially large today, so do try to be careful. Bracer Lynn, I'm part of the parade security detail. It should be starting any moment now, so keep your wits about you. Good thing we were mobilized today. Anybody would think for a second about messing with the show with us on guard. True enough, you guys are real combat pros. I bet any sandcrook will wet themselves as soon as one of you braces so much as glared at them. Yeah, I can't deny that you're far more intimidating than we are. Look over there, Abby, that's the parade. A parade is where people march through the streets with big, colorful displays as they play music. Isn't it fun? Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Broiled meat. That's it for the business. Drop by one. Nancy Crossbow still a seat as always. I'll be watching my stall like a hawk. Can't afford to have anything stolen. Okay, so let's save there. Saving there because I have a feeling that they're going to ask me some questions. Back already? Were you able to find anything? Yeah, we actually managed to gather a lot of information. Why don't we sort through it now? Good idea. Take it away, Lloyd. Alright, let's try to piece it together. Let's start by going over everything we've learned thus far. Based on what we heard from the stall's owners, the thief was able to steal from them by brandishing a deadly weapon, pretending to be a customer, striking while they were distracted. Very sure they all said they were hit while they were in the middle of dealing with customers. Committing the crime while the owners were busy serving customers to avoid detection. A crafty method, I must say. Yeah, doesn't matter how cautious you are if you're too busy to notice. Right, I'd heard the same. Does their cowardice know no bounds? Let's not forget our thieving friend managed to hit up 4 of them in a row. Bet they're off gloating to all their buddies about their big house right about now. Perhaps, but don't crimes like these normally follow a pattern? Judging from what I've heard, I think I might just have an idea of what this is. Now that we've pieced together all the information, it's clear that the criminal's motive was harassment, financial problems, for their enjoyment. Harassment, probably not. Financial problems, maybe? They probably just like doing it. I get the feeling that the thief was doing it for their own enjoyment. Committing a series of crimes in rapid succession leads me to believe that they were not motivated by a lack of mira. Rather, I believe they were seeking thrills and getting enjoyment out of stealing. It's utterly ridiculous that someone would commit so many thefts for a reason like that. What kind of criminal is responsible for this tomfoolery? I think I have an idea what the criminal might be like. The criminal is a professional pickpocketer, a youthful duo, a group of bandits. A youthful duo. Fairly certain it's a pair of younger thieves. How do you figure? There weren't any witnesses. Think about it for a second. Each stall was robbed in the middle of serving a customer. Didn't their descriptions of the customer they say they serve sound eerily similar to one another? Yeah. Like very active, talkative, chatty kind of people. The stalls in the administrative district and harbor districts both described him as a carefree sort of flirt. Meanwhile, the stalls in Central Square and entertainment district described him as a very chatty, energetic kind of guy. Those were the only profiles recounted by the stall owners at the moment of the theft. It is far too unlikely to be a coincidence. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking our criminals are a pair. I think I get what you're saying. While one of them garnered the attention of the stall owner, the other went and stole the mirror. Yeah, makes sense if you assume that they were switching off their roles. We absolutely cannot let this continue any further. Please, find them before they strike again. Oh, yes, indeed, I will. Oh, God. Exactly what he said. How are you going to find them? The city's packed with people right now. It's hopeless, isn't it? The best we can do is alert the shopkeepers and stay on guard. I disagree. I think we have enough information on how they operate to devise a countermeasure to stop them from stealing again. Hey guys, when do you think our duo is going to strike next? I think it's safe to exclude any stalls that have already been targeted. Sooner or later, they're going to get caught with their hands in the cookie jar. And here's down the stalls that have yet to be burglarized. The question is which. Maybe we should have investigated more of the uninfected stalls too. Oh well. Okay. I thought I did. Oh well. Judging from what we saw, the next stall most likely to be targeted is Central Square's sweet stall. This one, I don't think. Entertainment District's ice cream. Administrative District's omelet rice. Central Square's sweet. So what? So Entertainment District's ice cream stall. She was the one saying you'd have to be stupid to get robbed. So she'd be an easy mark, most likely. Administrative District's omelet rice stall. That's the one with the 2 people watching it. So I feel like that would be a bit too difficult. Harbor District is the dude, and he's mad, and he will F them up and probably wouldn't be caught. So my brain is saying either Central Square Sweet Stall, because they were also very confident. Think about where we've been. Because we've been... I mean, we've been in Central Square, Admin District, Entertainment District, Ice Cream Stall. We've been in each of these places. And the place has been hit up in each one. Harbor District was top right, like over there. And the noodle one is like right to his left. Entertainment District's ice cream stall. That is near Arc and Seal. A bit away from the pizza guy. Administrative District's omelet rice is right in front of CPD. To the left of the other one. Central Square Sweet Stall is south or southwest of the burger stand. See, the annoying thing is I don't know when they were hit. And I don't know what they were expecting me to do. Were they expecting me to go around the stands and like look at them and not just talk to the people? Because that's what it's seeming like. Because now I'm also thinking, right, each of the stands that were hit, well, actually, because I'm thinking like for them to do it they have to be able to get behind the person. And the burger one was close to a wall, but it wasn't flush to it. But I don't believe any of these are really flush to a wall. Like noodle stall is a bit flush to it. Ice cream stall is maybe a bit too back. Administrative District isn't up to a wall, but once again, its back is to CPD. And Central Square's Sweet Stall is back to the fountain. In regards to that, I'm probably just overthinking things. But think about where we've been. We've been to each of these places once. And we don't know who was hit first either. So right now my brain is saying either ice cream, because she was far too confident in her ability to do it, or sweets, because she was also so overconfident. But we have already established that these guys are doing it because they just enjoy the thrill of it, not necessarily because they want the Mira. So maybe we could take it as they're trying to get even bigger thrills with each successive one. And the omelet rice stall would probably be the next biggest thrill, right in front of CPD. 2 people at the stand. Right? I would have to think that would be potentially the next one that they would want to go if they're going purely for thrills. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna choose this one because, I mean, I could, if they tell me it's wrong, I could reload and go check everything, which I didn't know I could do. But yeah, let's. How about the omelet stall over in the administrative district? You might be right. With the parade happening today, that area will be unusually congested. Thieves may be able to use the crowd as a cover. Won't there be additional police officers for security purposes, though? Trying to commit a crime while surrounded by law enforcement would pose far too great a risk, I think. Whoops, I didn't consider that. Fuck. Well, gotta keep an eye on one stall and run around in circles. Let's take on thieves, target them next. Let's travel to the designated district to conduct their stakeout. Doesn't look like this is our guy. Damn it. Okay. Very right. There's been no sign of them. It's already been an hour. I don't get it. They were coming, they should have shown up by now. Yes, sir, Lord Van speak. What? The thief showed up? Central Square? Got it. We'll be there right away. Sorry, guys, looks like my deductions were a little off target. It's fine. Let's hurry, Lloyd. Right, let's go. Okay, so even when you get it wrong, they call you to the right place. Oh no. Save me! What the heck is this? Okay, so I'm gonna reload it just so I can actually like go back and observe each of the things, but I'm curious as to what the logic behind it is. What the heck is this? Grr. So open to save today's night. Does this indicate that these two are indeed our culprits? Woof. No way. He watched the crime all the way from the SSS roof? I shouldn't be surprised. Excuse me, whose doggy is this? Jeez, he really gave me a shock. Sorry about that. Underneath that rugged appearance, he's a big old softy. Saved by sight once again. I think we owe him some treats. Anyway, I'm just relieved that we were able to apprehend the culprits. Thank you, Zeit. Grr, woof. You're all just a bunch of spineless cops. The hell do you think you can do to us? You think you can just walk out all over us, the Black Emperors? Growl. Hey, we're sorry. I believe they were able to retrieve the mirror, but I must say these hooligans aren't quite as rough around the edges as I was expecting. You said it, pal. One punch in the downtown delinquents and they'd be crying like a bunch of pansies. This is like Noish levels of it. It's a dog. Wow, that quieted him now. You think it's possible they really were threatened by them? Who would ever get scared by guys like that? You make a fool of us and thought that we ain't no trouble taking them on. We have our answer. I see now. They are made fools of, so they resort to petty crimes as a means of venting their frustration. So that's what it was. They've disrupted the festival for what? Some selfish, self-pitying reason? You hooligans made a big mistake. You'd better be ready to answer for your crimes in full. What's with this old geezer? Gulp. That glare is giving me chills. Oh, there you are. You're the special support section, right? Sorry, we're late. We're here to take away the thieves. Thanks. Sorry for calling you out here during such a busy period. No problem. It's our job, after all. Are these two the guys? Yeah, you would escort them to HQ, please. Right, you can count on us. Oh, sure. Arrest petty thieves, but you can't arrest fucking attempted murderers? Sure, okay, I get it. I get it, you cops. Hey, move it along. Oh, don't push me. Oh, looks like it's case closed. And look like they're from Crossbow, so I figure they won't be in jail for more than 3 days. Ross was very soft on the foreigners, eh? Yeah, so the joke is on them. They'll be sitting in jail cells staring at a stone wall while the rest of us are out here enjoying the festival. Not to mention, I had a bit of fun striking fear into their hearts. I must say your trade was spectacular. They were completely fooled. It comes with the experience of being a veteran trader. I'm used to having to put on airs. It's definitely a side of you I've never seen before. I'm sorry, everyone. Looks like my deduction was a little off the mark. I almost managed to slip away. I feel terribly sorry, and after you put your faith in us, too. No, that's quite alright. You're able to resolve it, and that's what matters. Not to mention that excellent police dog of yours. Zeit was his name, I believe. He's here in a worst-case scenario and masterfully deployed him. I was impressed to see that level of reasoning. Well, you see, growl. He says we still have a long road ahead of us. Yeah, we really screwed that one up. It's alright. You tried to help us. On behalf of the Business Association, I ask to thank you for your service. And we'll rely on you again when the time comes. Please lend us your strength when it does. We'd be glad to be of service again. Yeah, no. That's not standing. Okay. So... just checking to make sure. Okay. So what? Am I actually able to... talk? I'm seeing another festival of scum. Can I know the thief touches my nose and the is about to be targeted anytime soon. So Noodle one out. So we know it's Central Square. We know it's Cake and Pudding. Is there something about it? Tonk? Well, I have no clue about those thefts. Honestly, I dare them stay from me. If they try, and I might just end up catching them for you. We don't support... okay. So this one is a vehicle. They're all vehicles. There's nothing to investigate. Yeah, so this one back is kind of flush to it. This one's back is kind of bush. This one's back is to the bush as well. Stay, you guys look suspicious. Talk. Oh, stop racing. I don't think anyone's doing a crime. He's probably right. I doubt the culprit would be brazen enough to target a stall right in front of HQ. Okay, so that's what it is. You're looking for the bonus talk, so it's like, hey, Noodle Guy saying, like, hey, he's not going to target this one. This one, Thief isn't going to be brazen enough to do it in front of CPD, which is kind of bullshit, given how everyone thinks of the cops in this game. This one, no clue. Yeah, we don't support. Yeah, so he's just saying we don't support them doing anything rash. He's not saying they're not going to be targeted. And then the last one was in the entertainment district. And it was... alright. When I'm cutting into it, I have a suspicion that we're cutting another crime. After anything that we're cutting another, don't mind me, I've done myself then. And this one, she doesn't even say anything. Like, I don't get any bonus text. So... all it does is really take away 2 of the options. Those bonus texts, if you take them at face value. Yeah, they should be changing their performance. If only we could get a peek. Braid not interested. I'm staring right here. A true crime I could see on the would pounds the chance of catching a glimpse of her, even during the peak of this festival. Okay. Interesting. So let's go and finish the quest again, this time correctly, and see what the reasoning behind it is. Striking while they're distracted. For their enjoyment. A youthful duo. It's gonna be the Central Square's sweet stall. What about the sweet stall in Central Square? Yeah, that's the one I find most likely too. The administrative district will be filled with others because of today's parade. Okay. The entertainment district and harbor district are relatively open areas compared to Central Square. Saying they need to secure an easily accessible escape route, Central Square is the most logical location. However, I kind of disagree with this. I disagree with this deduction. Because there has been a stall hit in every single district that was considered. Right? Which means that they have already done it and can do it anywhere they want again. The only one that makes sense in taking it be no is the administrative district. The other ones it's like, it doesn't matter that they're wide open. They've already been hit there. Like, Entertainment District already had a victim, even though it was wide open. Harbor District already had a victim, even though it was wide open. So, how does that logic support ruling purely in favor of the Central Plaza one? Unless the leap in logic is the parade is going on in Administrative District, and therefore there are going to be less people in Entertainment and Harbor at said time versus the Central Square. But that's not what they said. that's not stated. Like, oh yeah, there's going to be filled with, and they didn't even say administrator will be filled with officers because of today's parade. Not even just filled with people, filled with officers. So it's not even stating population density. So I would say that this deduction is kind of open-ended. Like, I would say this is flawed logic. Saying they need to secure an easily accessible escape route, Central Square is the most logical location. Could be wrong, but I thought one of these shops moved during this quest, but okay. Well, they need an escape route. Shopkeepers that were already stolen from are going to be more aware of their surroundings. Even if we've got experienced thieves on our hand, they're far more likely to get caught at this point. Okay. So, that line, it makes it a little bit more understood. If they put this sentence prior to the district discussion, I would have been a little bit more on board going through, because it's like, hey, we've got experienced thieves and we have victims now. The victims are now going to be on watch for everyone, even for other stalls people, so they don't fall victim as well. Which means Harbor District and Entertainment District are out because they're wide open and everyone can be easily seen. Whereas Admin and Central are a little bit more closed and congested, so it'd be hard to tell, and they wouldn't do an admin because of all the cops. So, therefore, Central is the only remaining one. That logic process, if it were stated like that, makes more sense. Instead of it being them giving almost like the reasons why the following point makes sense. It's like, oh, for A, B, and C, or because A, B, and C, one makes sense, instead of saying one makes sense because A, B, and C. Even our experienced thieves on our hands are far more likely to get caught at this point. And they'll need to make a quick getaway if they do. You know, now that you mention it, the burger stall was also located at the intersection between a few of the districts. The sweet stall in Central Square is within proximity of the back alley in the Administrative District. Okay. So the location of each of the stalls that were hit was also relatively close to the pathway to another district as well. Although, I probably wouldn't have picked up on that very much, just given how quick you move around the city anyway. Like, nothing really seems all that far away from another district anyway. The sweet stall in Central Square is within proximity of the back alley in the Administrative District. That area decidedly has the highest number of escape routes available, so the thieves are likely to target that stall next. Good thinking, Teotot. Just come down to this, let's stake it all and the thieves target them next. That says travel to the designated district to conduct their stakeout. Looks like he's a bust. Oh, who wants some cake and pudding? I would like some cake and pudding. This customer's pretty young. Just looks like you're running the mill tourist. Oh, coming out of the store. Hold your horses, Lloyd. Got another bite. Oh, he's checking around. The young man suddenly reached his hand into the food stall's register. That's our cue. Go, go, go! Please, freeze! Damn it. Quick, let's scram. Huh? Whoa. Mademoiselle Tiotot, you're up. You do know this is a dead end, right? Game, set, match. Yay! We didn't have to get. Oh, and Zeit's not here now. Okay. Oh, just a bunch of spotless cops. The hell do you think you'd do to us? You think you could just walk all over us, the Black Emperors? I believe we were able to retrieve the mirror, but I must say these hooligans aren't quite as rough around the edges as I was expecting. You said it, pal. One punch on the downtown delinquents and they'd be crying like a bunch of pansies. Okay. Wow, that quieted them now. Do you think it's possible they really were threatened by them? Who would ever get scared? You'd think making fun of us? Have our answer. See, now they're made fools of, so they've resorted to petty crimes as a means of venting their frustration. So that's what it was. They disrupted the festival, and for what? Some self-pitying reason? You hooligans made a big mistake. You better be ready to answer for your crimes in full. What's this old geezer? The glare's giving me chills. There you are. Special support section, right? Sorry we're late. Take away the thieves. Calling you here on such a busy period. It's our job. Think it's the guys. Yeah, escort from HQ. Count on us. Good. Move it along. Don't push. See, I'm sad because we miss out on Zeit just chilling. Phew, that looks like his case closed. They didn't look like they were from Crossbow, so I figured they won't be in jail for more than 3 days. Crossbow's pretty soft on the foreigners, eh? Yeah, so if the joke is on them, they'll be sitting in a jail cell staring at a stone wall while the rest of us are here enjoying the festival. Not to mention, I had a bit of fun striking fear into their hearts. I'll say sure, just spectacular. Definitely never seen before. Performance, thank you for resolving. And truly your debt, and the Business Association. Oh, no, that won't be necessary. We're just glad to have solved the case before any more damage is dealt. You know where to find us if we ever run into any other problems. We'd be happy to help. Fine plan indeed. It's coming to know I'm in good hands. Don't be afraid to reach out to us anytime. Okay, look at that. Look at that. Okay. I'm glad that I did that because seeing the difference between the way the two paths play out, I think has its own value as well. Yeah, 3-4. Yeah, so we've been missing literally the quest's amount of DP in bonus DP. Wawa? Wawa? Oh, talk to the victims before you continue. Talk to the victims? Talk. You're a CPD. Heard the story. The thieves have been arrested. Alright, impressive. I can keep my shop on. Don't have to worry about anything. Please, if you like, have this as my thanks. King Burger. Thank you. You use it well. Should we thank you for the catch? Oh, the stuff. Okay, so they give you free stuff. Yeah, police officers will help me out. Dodge a bullet thanks to you. It's a quick call, that's for sure. Saw through their every move. Here, take this sweet and call it a little token of my appreciation. Thank you very much. Police officers have to do their best while working, same as me. Nice. Thanks, Fontano. Much appreciated. So true your able to apprehend the thieves? Thank Adios. I was worried I'd never see my mirror again. I'd like to leave this reward as a token of my gratitude. Ultimate mix. Thanks a bunch. Can't thank you enough for help. Serve your customer next time. No wonder. Okay, no. So it's just the victims. Okay, so let's go get some... this. The ice cream. Nope. Talk. Hey, heard you guys caught the thieves. Nice job, really appreciate it. Powdered snow. Oh, yeah, powdered snow. Take this, just some of the show my thanks. Thank you very much. Yeah, now I got food. Does this game have a eat it and learn the recipe mechanic, or is it just learn it by talking to the right people? Pizza? No. Okay. Did I need to talk to the pizza guy? Oh yeah, the pizza guy in entertainment. Okay, yeah, I'll go do that. Forgot about him. Sore! 1, 2, 3. There we go. Progress. Thank you. Entertainment district. Doc. Hey, did you guys manage to catch those damn thieves? I better show you my appreciation then. Here, take this with you. Green pizza, that's very kind of you. It's the least I can do. Esteemed officers, go on and eat. Esteemed officers? Not really landing on thick there, aren't you, bub? You know, how's it going, you guys? No, that was the last game too. That damn dude had to have cheated, right? Right? No, I was on fire the whole night. I ended up losing everything on the final game. My mirror, my mountain of chips. Why would you put a... How do you lose everything on a final game of roulette, dude? Like, fucking... Why are you putting everything on something? It's not the smart way to do it. Very popular with the ladies. I guess that's just how it goes. Or danger, mystique, he's got to make the girls flock right to him. Okay, anything new? No, just these. Okay. I got the dart set for Randy, so I'm not too mad. Oh, speaking of that, I need to check here. Yeah, right. Strong bond with Ellie, 3. Wow, okay. Ellie really is just super far ahead. Okay, I'm gonna head out. Okay. See you later, Fontano. Have fun playing your games. Okay. So now let's do, I guess, this quest, because this one is short. This one's medium, so chances are this one's going to become short soon, like within the next day. Missing tourists. Let's help me. Please hurry to Ash Tree Inn for details. Go fun. Where is Ash Tree Inn? Ash Tree Inn. I'm gonna presume it's the northern. I'm gonna presume it's Maine's Mining Village, but I want to go to the doll studio to see if there's any special cutscenes. Okay. Just give me all your sappets, please. Thank you very much. Here's friendly shot. Rosenberg Studio. Okay. Doesn't seem to really be anything. So, that was a wasted trip. But luckily, Turbo made it, so it did not take all that much time. Like, these games I really cannot imagine playing without Turbo. Like, everything would take so long. Here we go. Good. Okay, Maine's Mining Village. This is Ash Tree Inn. I'm imagining Ash Tree is probably like a... There's Zeagle. Talk. But prickly as thorn bush, my tongue just as sharp as its spine. Maybe I bring him some drinks next shift. Seeing her drunk is surely something bold, and with how much of a lightweight she is, it's not hard to get her there. I'm not really sure about the morality of this plan. So busy, but we're looking for something to drink. Just tell me responsible if you're all in the middle of working right now. That's the stuff. Drinking alone right around noon is one of the best things life has to offer. This is just iced tea, though. Okay, so this isn't the right place. So, Ash Tree Inn, missing tourists. I mean, next big touristy place is probably Armorica, which is east. Well, I bet that that's probably a good leap in logic. General I'll store in Ashby. Okay, there we go. Good, good, good. Anyone interesting up here? Tourist Brad, being here in the village is like bringing in a breath of fresh air. I can almost imagine myself tending to the fields while basking in the sun's glow. When I'm old, I want to spend the rest of my days in a relaxing place like this. When I'm old, I want to die immediately. The moment I think I'm old, I want to burst into flames. Okay. Oh god, if something ends up happening to my guest, it is done for. Please be saved. Excuse us, you're Mr. Gofon, right? With the special support section. You submitted a support request to the CPD, correct? Oh, I'm saved! I got an impending disaster on my hands, everyone. If I knew this was going to happen, I would have tied them down while they were still in the village. Oh, this is all my fault. Sir, please try to calm down and explain the situation. When the world happened. Sorry about that, I'm just a little overwhelmed by this whole fiasco. Allow me to start from the beginning. Yesterday, there's a couple traveling from abroad checked into my inn. Everything was fine at first, but when it came to bring them breakfast in the morning, the room was empty. It was like they were never there. I have reason to believe that they ventured into the old battlefield off of Old Armorica Road. The name rings a bell. I think I mentioned it before. Historians have found traces of a battlefield from the Middle Ages off a branch of Old Armorica Road. If I remember correctly, it wasn't the stone bridge connecting the paths too damaged to cross? Well, it was. It seems that it was repaired recently, though. Now any random person can wander there all willy-nilly. That couple kept on talking about how they wanted to go sightseeing while they were in Crossbell. Upon hearing that, I warned them about entering the battlefield, but that might have backfired. Some centuries-old battlefield would make for an alluring tourist spot. Is it really that dangerous, though? Absolutely. That place is famous as the breeding ground for many incredibly powerful monsters. Heck, even the villagers here know it'd be crazy to try and go there. On top of that, ever since the bridge was repaired, no one's been patrolling the area. That means we can't confirm whether things have gotten better or worse. And these tourists have unsuspectingly wandered into a dangerous place. It's not the optimal situation, certainly. Agreed. We can't take this lightly. Please, I'm begging you. Can you find them and bring them back? For now, my friend Alfred is standing guard, making sure no one else enters the ancient battlefield, but at this rate, my guest will be in deep trouble. Understood, sir. You can leave everything to us. I assure you, we'll find your tourists. It's not like we can refuse. You know, it'd be a lot easier if tourists would listen when given advice, especially from locals. Nothing to do but track them down and bring them back. Thank you so much. You have no idea how much this means to me in the inn. Well, then I'll leave this in your very capable... Goofan! One of his regulars, maybe? Keith, what's wrong? As you can see, I was in the middle of an important discussion. There's no time for discussion. You know, that couple went missing and now they ends up with the creek because of it? Yes, I'm fully aware. I just told these officers about the entire situation. Well, there's no need to freak out anymore. For the sake of the inn, I called in the cavalry. Cavalry? What are you talking about? Come in here, don't be shy. Go on, we'll explain this entire mess to you. Sure, lay it on me. Bracer Scott. I'm Scott of the Bracer Guild. So you've got a missing couple, is that right? If you don't mind, could you fill me in on the details? Hold on. A bracer? Why are you here? Huh? You're that special support section, aren't you? Given the circumstances, I imagine us bumping into each other here isn't just a coincidence. Keith, explain to me why you brought a bracer here immediately. What do you mean? When you're in a pickle, you gotta turn to a bracer guild, duh. When I heard about what happened, I sprinted all the way to Crossbell Sea to submit a request to the guild. I can't fault you for caring, but I really wish you cleared it with me first. Just our luck. Man, you have the worst timing. Ever. Huh? Why is everyone being so hostile right now? I don't really understand what's happening, but it's obvious that something's up. Sorry, but can I get a brief explanation of what's going on here? Sure. Here's the rundown. I'll explain the SSS had come to accept the same request. So that's how it is? I see now. This whole thing is a giant misunderstanding. It may be, but what should we do about this missing couple? I'm not sure what the proper protocol is for when the police and guild accept the same job. Hey, we could always turn this into a fun competition. We'll be the first to find the tourists. Something like that, maybe? Randy, that's not the issue here. What do you think we should do, Lloyd? I have an idea. Scott, if you aren't opposed to it, well, we work together. No complaints here. I was actually thinking the same thing. Joining forces with the Bracer Guild? Might as well. So we're searching for this ancient battlefield together, huh? No, we can split into groups. From what I've heard, this place is practically a den of monsters, and we need to secure the safety of those 2 tourists ASAP. You might be familiar with the general area, but the battlefield is no small place. If we split up, we'll have a far better chance at finding them. If we keep in contact with our enigmas, should be able to locate them in little time at all. True. Indeed, that seems like the most reasonable strategy. I'm all for that plan. Lives are at stake here. The more help, the merrier. SSS, Scott, I'm counting on you. And with the clan's permission, we're good to go. Yeah, let's do our best. Let's go exchange enigma contact info. Alright, let's strike while the iron's hot. I'll head on to the ancient battlefield. Whenever you all are ready, come catch up with me. I'll see you later. See you, Scott. Okay, everyone, once we're prepared, let's make our way to the ancient battlefield too. After all, we don't want to fall too far behind Scott. Yeah, baby. Oh yeah, teamwork makes the dream work. Okay.
はい任せて
what was the button? Okay, no. Or
さ
R1.
て
I don't know why I forgot what that button was. I've been using it like the entire game. Forgot what button the mini-map opening was. Which is why muscle memory with E7 yesterday. Inter-game muscle memory is always an annoyance. You aren't the support section. A bracer came here looking for missing tourists. I was told you guys would be coming as well. You're assisting the bracers, right? Please help them find those tourists in any way you can. Okay, so I'm probably gonna get another picture here, right? Where, Roxy Puppet, nice. There are some peculiar magazines inside the chest. You said to leave them where they are, despite Randy's protests. Successful ambush. Okay, so you guys are weak. Probably just easier to make sure that none of the stuff that spawns in this area is too strong, like even accidentally. Back in my day, we had to work hard for our curio bombs, and we definitely wouldn't have 9 out of 9 of them in our second playthrough. No siree. But chances are I'm going to get another picture here, because this is a main story quest. It's putting us on a different pathway. It's probably ripe for picture takens. Ooh, there's a chest in that house. I saw it. Ancient battlefield. Wow. So this is what the ancient battlefield is like? There are just as many ruins scattered around as I'd heard there were. Ooh, rain. With a name like the ancient battlefield, I wouldn't be surprised if something spooky was lurking around here. I don't know, I'm betting, man. So I'm placing my chips on the ghosts of a long-defeated army or something equally crazy. Ghosts? Please, no. Ellie? You heard nothing. I have to say, the weather is harsh, and this place is infested with monsters. If that couple ventured further in, we haven't much time, so we'd best hurry. Good call, Ellie. Let's get the search underway. Oop. Okay. Battle scope. Okay, vampire thorn doesn't like water, that's good. A plant that grows by sucking the nutrients from its prey impairs foes with its thorns. Back here. Okay. Over here. Okay, you guys are looking fine. Curse shield. Can reflect physical damage and cause confusion. Ah, god, the shield enemies. Okay. Art. Quake. What don't you guys like? You guys are kinda alright with anything, frankly. Analyze you. Art. Wait. Or maybe I should do aerial? No, don't do that. I specifically don't want to do a team attack on these guys because it has a bigger chance to kind of just like be a problem. If like they can, let's do that. Because if they can all reflect the physical damage, right? And you missed it as well. Luckily, Tio's staff does arts. Good. Successful ambush. Carved head, chance a variety of arts. Okay. Oh, so that's good. Let's get one out. No. Oop. Craft. Need to take this chance to cancel arts, because I don't do it very often. So if I want any achievement for it, then I need to do it more often. Okay, good. Leveled those two up, so now the other ones. Okay, they both got different crafts. Tincuria Bomb. I should really think about getting a roof installed. Right, is that a chest behind? Yeah, it is. Obtained hit 3. Cool. How did you see me? You know, frankly, if I didn't have the quartz on, I would not have seen that. Okay. Hit 2 is on. Hit 2 is on him as well. I'm slightly more concerned. Well, I mean, it's 5 space versus 3. You know what? He has slightly higher potential for arts than I guess than Randy does, maybe. It's more like, who do I care most about really hitting? But you know, with him trying to defend, trying to evade more, I kind of want him to be able to hit his counters. Okay. Oh. So no idea where this goes. Go. Boom. Bang. Gotta be careful. The lookout for God. I don't even know why I gotta check. Okay, yep. They just straight up ignore that kind of stuff. Oh well. Yeah, unfortunately right now Tio is primarily Tio is primarily single target. But luckily, she can at least do a regular attack with her thing, so that's not too bad. Okay, monsters appeared. Okay, shield and that's not great. Burning Heart. Self, strength, defense, speed, nulls ailments. That's good. Gains immense power, but suffers faint afterwards. Oh, so I guess maybe if I got something that prevents faint, that would be just a free thing. Okay. So that'll have to be something I try and figure out maybe at some point. Okay. Let's do this. Craft. aerial. Want that like right there-ish.
任せろ
Craft.
私の番です
Arts Galleon Tower.
ドライブ開始
任せてくれ
Craft.
させるか
There you go.
や
Ooh, good. Oregon bread. Okay.
私の番ね
Craft. Keep
行く
that.
食らいなさい
There you go.
俺の番だな
私の番ですそこです
任せてくれ
Just trying to weed out the weaker ones.
よっしゃ
任せてくれ
And then
させるか
just trying to cancel as many of the arts as possible. Energy circle, that's it. Area M, heal, HP cures, ailment stat. Oh, that's really nice. 40 CP is pretty high up there. It's pretty high up there, don't you know?
私の番敵集団
Okay.
撃破しました
A lot of good XP too. Yeah, that caught them right the hell up. It was a good chest to do it on. Obtained heal. Oh, lovely. My parents warned me that bad chests go to Gehenna where they can never speak. No. Okay, ornament, quartz, heal. That's 3 water. So, HP slowly recovers by walking on the field. So, less HP. But I don't have to worry about it so much. And I get 2 more of that. And Tio doesn't really get hit all that often anyway. So, did you gain anything? No, not really. Doesn't really matter then, frankly. But it's better than not. Oop. Is that who I think it is? Yo, what? Scott! Oh hey, it's you guys. You got here faster than I expected. Yeah, well, I'm kinda used to running all over the state at this point. But hey, is this the lady one of our tourists? After I made sure she was alive and breathing, I noticed that she had a Calvardian passport. So yeah, I think she's one of the ones we're looking for. How's she holding up? Shock of seeing all these nasty monsters knocked her out cold, but other than that, she seems to be fine. Don't worry, I took care of them. See? No scratch on her. Phew, thank goodness you were here, Scott. The support request mentioned a couple, but I do not see the other one anywhere nearby. Could he have ventured deeper inside? If that's the case, we need to locate him as soon as possible. He seriously left his lady behind and ran? Can't say he's the shining example of a gentleman. Well, it's possible he had no choice if they were being chased by monsters. I'm going to see if I can wake this lady up before I go any further in. In the meantime, I'd like for you all to press on ahead and start searching for the other one. That shouldn't be a problem. Thanks, Scott. Okay, so this is progress. So I'm going to go the other way. Where it's non-progress.
みんな
行くぞ
チャンスよ
よっしゃ
さてとえい任せてはい
俺の番だなやっ
はいえい
任せろ
任せてはい
任せてく
You
れ
guys look beefy.
さてとそこです
よっしゃおとといしやがれ
So many hits. Okay. Can't say I like having to fight the shields, but it's better than
エニグマ
俺の番だな
better than nothing.
今だわ
Nope. Please do not try and do that.
ドライブ開
Do
始
blue drop on that one because that'll be bigger damage. go.
行きます。そこです。敵集団
Good, good, good.
撃破しました。
Tear a bomb. Inside, you find a shirt that reads, I checked this just twice, and all I got was this lousy t-shirt. You said to not take it with you. Why would you not take a free shirt with you? I'm gonna kill this thing.
俺の番だ。ここしゃ。一気にボコるぞ。おととい来やがれ。ってな。
Okay. Let's also save. So that's a big thing. Okay. Got preemptive attack at least. Sepith Demon. Strange monster with Sepith mass in its body, harnesses carnelian septum and breathe. Oh yeah, I fought this as like a mini boss, didn't I? And now it's just a regular enemy. Nice. We like that when that happens. Come on, man. You need to hit when you're on fire, especially when you're on fire. Damn it. Good. Fire is the one time you should be very confident in your actions. Because if you're not, you're just going to burn alive. You're going to burn to a crisp. No one wants that. Randy, we understand that you are attractive, but we don't want you made into charcoal. That was for Chesleen schooling. That item was for Chesleen schooling. Damn it. Okay. Damn it. There we go. Successful ambush. Why don't you guys like wind and water? Let's do that delay, yeah. Good. Take you guys out. So I'm a little bit more worried about the Sepith demons than I am about the small bugs. I would kill 500 foes, and I would kill 500 foes, and I would kill 500 more. Just to be the man that would kill 500 foes and foes and foes and more. La da 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 da. Okay. So I'm doing this. Didn't want to do it, but kinda need to do damage. There we go. 1.85. Immovable. I like how that's one where it's like if you don't move during the fight, you get a bonus. Immovable. There we go. Just don't wanna leave it on the table. You don't want to leave it over the chest. Can't leave it. You can't leave the trails chest, especially when they have messages in them. You can't leave those lying around. Got it. Got him. After shooting him a couple times. We chest folk are actually in the middle of a war. I can't give you more items because I'm rationing. Good luck with your quest, though. Understand? Understand? Understood. Well, best of luck with your war, chest folk. Yeah, I wish I had a bit stronger arts on Ellie so I could really use those. But cleared chest is a sign of a cleared mind, then what's an empty chest a sign of? A no good thief. Okay, so this is locked right now, unfortunately. So that means progress is now locked behind it. Okay, you ran away. It's only because I have intimidation for it on. So, that'll do it. There we go. So let's go. Just going around everything, because I don't want to fight them all. Because I don't want to run the risk of getting a mirror enemy spawned in the fight, and that being just an annoyance. Actually, you know, we can do break on you. What is Spark Dying? Yeah, no. Ariel's just best.
はいエニグマ駆動や
俺の番だな
No.
行きますへい
俺の番だな
You out of there. Boom.
よし
Bang.
はいそこです
俺の
You
番だな
missed, bitch.
さあ先を急ぎましょう
Missed. And that was the end of your life. Because you have no accuracy. Accuracy, very important.
そこです
よっしゃ
If you can't hit the target,
ちょろいぜ
then why are you even bothering to attack? I feel like that's how a lot of games try to balance super strong characters, where it's like, we'll make it so you can hit things really, really hard. However, we're also gonna make it so, like, we're also gonna make it so it's very difficult for you to actually hit someone with the thing. Boom. Done. You're done, son. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. Don't you know, baby.
私の場そこです任せてさあ先を急ぎましょう
Root. Root. Save. One. Damn it.
さあ
Not what I wanted. Kakatekoi. Let's do that.
私の番です
Going to be annoying. Heart. Let's do Death Spiral.
俺の番だな
Craft. Some Power Smash you. Aerial.
や
甘ってろ行くぞ
さてと ドライブ開始
行くぜほらよ
私の番ね
任せてくれやっと
それデータ収集
Okay.
終了しました
Everyone's almost leveled, but I might as well heal everyone up. Good. Proxy puppet! Perhaps one day scholars will finally be able to answer the question. Randy or Lando? Randy or Lando? Love it. Lando Calrissian? Is that who you're talking about? Ooh, this is a pretty... Camera angle changed slightly, so I wonder if I'm getting close to like the picture.
一気に行くぞ
It-
よし畳みかけるぞ行くぜ
Interesting. Doesn't seem like it would mess with it.
ほらよ
行き
Good.
ます
You out of there. Soul
エニグマ
Blare.
私の番ね
You know what? We can just do Spark down.
それ
よし
Just get you out of there.
私の番です私の番
No need to make it a big deal. Because, okay, so, Tio, or Ellie and Randy are gonna be a little bit above. Okay, one enemy, that's not too bad.
そこです
Because Ellie regains her EP by running around on the field. If I remember right. There you go. Yeah. 69, 70 attack. Yeah, doing good. Strike Bell. Tiara Bomb. As you look in the chest, a bright light goes off. Aha! I've got a photographic proof. I'm taking this straight to the Crossville News Service. You quickly close the lid and leave. Oh no. They caught me. Ooh, nice. What is this place? It's enormous. I believe this is a ruin referred to as the Sun Fort. Its origin and history is shrouded in mystery, but historians estimate it was constructed at least 500 years ago. Yep, place looks sturdy as hell. Guess they really knew how to build them in the Middle Ages. This fort must have seen its fair share of wars given everything that went on in that era. Is everything alright, Tio? Yes, I'm fine. It's just, I thought I felt something odd resonating from within the ruins. What do you mean by odd? Well, from that side, it looks like your everyday centuries-old fort to me. Please do not mind me. I'm sure it must have been my imagination. More importantly, we should turn our attention to the tourist. Our search will be much more difficult if we entered these ruins. We do not have time to spare. Right, let's keep moving. But also take a picture. This is going to be a good spot to take a photo for Gray's request. However, we've got more important things to worry about right now. Okay, but you could take a picture like really quickly. I don't want to have to walk back here, please. Oh, well. Down into the fort. Oh yeah, baby, down into the fort. Oh, it's dripping wet. We love the forts where they're dripping wet. It's always a fun time when things are dripping wet. Craft. Vampire Bat. Vampire Bat known as the Blood Gourmand. Saps physical strength, EP, and CP from bows. Ah, the great, lovely enemy that I'm sure we all love. Boom, crash bomb. Bodied. Hit them all just to be sure. Celestial Bomb. Huh, looking for more? You'll never be able to crack my secret compartment. Especially since I can't even figure out how to open the thing. Wouldn't that just be the biggest, like, FU, right? Like, I don't even know how to open the secret compartment, and then someone just shows up and it's like, oh, this is how you do it. Be like, God damn it. You'd be really pissed. It's like, I couldn't even access that secret. It was such a secret. Item. Battle scope. Merman. Merman that aimlessly wanders the area. Can shoot water to hinder its foes' movements. Gray Flyer. Flying monster that swarms the battlefield, leaving only barren earth behind. Crash Bomb. Go out. Just make sure we get everyone all pumped up with blind. You don't really want to have to think about it. Good. Missed. Missed. Good. Thank you. Blind. Very good status ailment in this game. Like, I've never really thought of blind as like all that great of a status ailment in like past games, but the older games are definitely making me appreciate it more, where combat isn't as free, I guess I would say. Like, it's a bit more up in the air at all times. Like, yeah, you can get overpowered and kill things like pretty easily. Horizon Rod. Lovely. Use it well, comrade in rods. Will do. Thank you, chest. Like, you can get overpowered and kill things like pretty easily. Not gonna lie. However, in Cold Steel, it was like very easy to get OP, and you did not need to rely on enemies being all status ailmented up to be able to handle things. It was just like, oh yeah, no, this is just kind of more of like a bonus. Where it's like, oh, you're just making it slightly easier. In this game, it's like, okay, yeah, you know what? I should probably have enemy status ailmented as much as possible. Please take our chest status action save. No, I don't wanna. Or I go into every room I'm saving just in case it puts me into a story beat. Celestial Bomb. You need the More Chest Messages DLC to view this message. Damn. If they made that a DLC, I feel like it would actually sell quite well. It's like so many people like the chest messages that I feel like many people would be willing to pay extra for it. I knew that wouldn't kill, which is why I was fine with taking it on the first attempt, fighting a zoo. Because it has over 2,500 health, so that was fine. Foul bird of prey that scavenges for corpse meat. Weak to earth. Yup, weak to earth. There you go. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back to this area to take a picture after I'm done with whatever this quest is. Okay, so I need to do arts and stuff. Let's just do Esco Edge. You can do Spark Dine on you. Just take it out. It's easier that way. Just get out of here so we can start not having to magic it. Did that move it out of their range? Yeah. Damn it. Son of a bitch. I was really hoping that the one hit would not be enough to knock it out of range. But it was. HP 3? Okay. Seeing the stark emptiness of the chest, you rethink your actions. You don't end up putting the item back, but it's the thought that counts, right? Orbman, HP 3. I think the one that I took off before was HP 2. So heal gives 3 in that. Would HP 3 give anything better? Actually, yeah, basically I could see nothing. Okay, gain Athelis. And Athelis does what exactly? Revive an HP medium. Okay, you know what? That's worth it. That's worth it. Which makes me want to have... heal on somebody else. Frankly, because max HP 10 for her, I guess, is kind of fine. But I could also just have her get this. She doesn't gain anything by having that there. Yeah, Ellie's the weird one where I haven't really figured out how I want to build her. And because of that, she's kind of sitting in this weird, like, halfway point between everything. Where she has great range over elements to abuse, but she doesn't have any, like, super amazing. So it's like the best spell she has is the wind one, which is good. But I would rather try to build up to, like, this is her really good thing. Okay. Boom. Get you out. Ooh, okay, I'll be able to open that. I should be able to. I presume I'll be able to. Make backtracking a little bit easier. You know what? I should probably heal. There we go. And I'm healing with her specifically because she gets EP back as she runs around with Ingenuity on. So she's the easiest one to recharge EP on, so you want to use all the spells with her. Inside the chest you find a smaller chest. Inside that chest is an even smaller chest. Inside is another even smaller chest. Inside that chest, it's a Matryoshka chest. Matryoshka. Yeah, and that. There we go. Yeah. Art. Blue drop. Art. Spark Dime, just do that.
ここだ。よっしゃ一気にボコるぞ。
Yeah, that was a smart choice. Because she can one-shot the mirror with that move, so it makes more sense to just always try and use that move on it. That way I'm not trying to mess around with, okay, like how best to handle this. It's like just use the move that one-shots it, take everything else out with everyone else.
よし。
That's
もう
fine.
大丈夫だ。
Okay. I'm gonna be going inside, and then I'm gonna presumably come out. Oh, no. Secret path. There's no yellow, and there's nothing there. Battle jacket. I'm not actually a chess folk, I'm a mimic. I ate the last group of people who tried to loot me, though, so I'm full right now. You can go. That's terrifying. Battle jacket. Defense, ADF, plus 5 strength. Would be a big boost for her. But I'm more interested in giving it to him because he is more in line to get hit by everything, and also strength is good. But I can come down here. That would be a big boost, but her speed would go down. I mean, she's already the slowest, or no, she's not. She's actually the second fastest. But I like her being quick for her art turns. And she doesn't take all that much damage, frankly. So, like, she's not getting hit frequently, is what I mean. Okay. So that's good. Yeah. My back lines are pretty safe most of the time. Like, someone please help me! There he is, Lloyd. Yeah. Oh, who is this? Why is this happening to me? Help! Can't anybody help me? Okay. Goddess, please have mercy. Hold it. Well, talk about impeccable timing. Please explain how this timing is in any form impeccable. We're with the Crossbell Police Department. We'll distract the monsters for you, so make a run for it. Okay. We haven't made distraction yet. He just ran anyway. I haven't really been drinking all that much water. Let me make sure I get around to that. Wow, what's these monsters? Look seriously tough. They seem to be different from the usual monsters inhabiting the area. Do you think these could somehow be monsters from ancient times? Well, either way, we better not go easy on them. Think about the time we give these chumps a lesson in pain. Here they come. Here they come.
とっとと終わらせるぞ。よし。
Okay, so let's use encourage.
任せて。
Let's take this moment with that to use the forte.
俺の番だな。
All that good stuff. Crash bomb.
危ないよ。
Blind them all. Good. And then we'll analyze it. The blade effect. An ancient reptile monster. It increases its strength by roaring. Weak to basically everything but really water.
甘いっての。任せてくれ。
Okay. So I'm tempted to try and get as many. Yeah, this would be another Alien Lord. Like, they just have a lot of range. Yeah, let's do it. Soul Blast. Oh wow, you got a lot of health.
甘いっての。
Bodied. Get bodied.
任せろ。
Okay, craft, power bomb. This AT delay you guys, because you guys are mean. Let's do that. Art, spark dime. It's the strongest move I got.
任せて
So
くれ。
let's do that. Craft, encourage. Bump that again.
行くぜ。
Okay. Craft, power smash. Them down. They're also sealed now.
俺の番だな
Blind is re-upped. So they're kinda done for a little bit. Art. Yeah, she doesn't have any wind to really get her to,
エニグマ駆
私の
動
番ね
she doesn't have any wind, force on to get her to have,
任せてくれ さあ俺の番だな
AoE heals. That's what I'm trying to think of the word for.
ドライブ開始
甘いっての任せ
You
て
know, craft strike bell. Ooh, she's got an accelerate move. Okay, that's awesome. We love accelerate. Costs 30? That's not even that expensive.
時の結果に砕け散れや
よし
Take that out. Craft, power smash.
行きます
Blue drop.
エニグマ駆動
行くぞ
You can't do anything, bud.
それ
Okay.
よっしゃ
Strength up. Art, power smash.
さてと
Art. Blue
ドラ
drop.
イブ開始
俺の番だな
Okay, well, at least you're burned.
いや
Art, spark dime.
や
Okay, good.
これで
Not
一
not too bad, frankly. I handled it pretty well. And next time I go back to the city, I need to upgrade Ellie's orbment because now I got almost 1,000, so that's plenty. And I can also sell some of my other Sabbath once I check back and see what I can make as well. Did we defeat them? Oh, that was tougher than I had anticipated. They're probably not dead. I don't like what we're seeing here. What the hell are those things? Or were those things? You can't be serious. Dangerous situation. Oh no. Can you guys stay down for 1 second? I'm way too beat to think about going another round with those things. This is bad. Really bad. We need to find a way out of this situation. We need Zeit. Huh? Arios, strike! Yo, he used Gale. Arios? Looks like I made it just in the nick of time. Whoa, hold on just a damn second. What are you even doing here? An awfully cold reception, considering I just saved your lives. I was checking the requests of the guild when I saw Scott headed down here. I'm aware of how dangerous the area can be, so I thought he might find some help useful. Thank you for saving us, Arios. We appreciate it. To be perfectly honest, we were lucky when you arrived. Nah, I ain't buying it. You really expect me to believe you always show up with absolutely perfect timing like that? Don't tell me. You were sitting on the sidelines this whole time. Going to jump out the last second, weren't you? I'll leave that to your imagination. Hey, are you guys alright? Hello, Scott. Oh, Scott. Looks like she finally woke up. Yep, not too long ago. Thank you so much, everyone. Especially you bracers. I don't know how I'll ever be able to repay you. Seriously, we even got to see an awesome show. You took down those insane monsters with one fell swoop. Scott, I really appreciate you looking after me when I fainted. And your skill with that rifle was just... Wait, honey? Well, I'm just glad the two of you are safe. History is doomed to repeat itself. Don't fret too hard, Randy. At least we all work together to save the tourist, right? I would consider this mission accomplished. Something up, Arios? No, it's nothing. I think we should focus on escorting these two back to our Morka village. Watch our 6th special support section. Understood. You have my thanks for bringing them back safely, everyone. I was almost done for. Don't mention it, Mr. Gofun. I'm not sure what would have happened if not for Scott and Arios being there, though. Hopefully those tourists take a nice long nap before doing anything else. On a side note, those braces are some serious guys. They sure like to stay on top of things, don't they? I can't deny that braces all seem to have impeccable timing. At least we were able to finish the support request without too many issues. Yes, but one problem remains. During the support request, the guild and the police worked side by side. Now that it is over, how should we go about reporting this? Good point. What's your call, Lloyd? This definitely wasn't a standard case for us, that's for sure. I said before, but if Scott and Arias hadn't been there, I'm not sure we would have been as successful as we were. I think this time we should give them the credit for resolving the request. That won't be necessary. Arias? Scott? Excuse me, Gofun. Seems that your two guests wish to apologize to you. They have reflected on their ways and regret ignoring your warning about the ancient battlefield. Oh, is that so? They don't really need to be so repentant for my sake, but... hopefully there's a good lesson for them. Excuse me, Scott? What did you mean by that won't be necessary? Well, talked it over with Arios, and we came to a decision. We want the SSS to be the ones to say they completed their request. Did I hear you right? Looking back at this case, you two clearly did the heavier lifting. That's not true. Since you are all able to go on ahead, that bought me time to look after the lady. If you hadn't made it to the man in time, I'm not sure if we would have made it. Sure, our results may sound nice on paper, but in the grand scheme of things, we think the SSS was crucial to the request's success. Sort of feels embarrassing to be praised by your rivals, don't you think? Wouldn't say we're rivals in the slightest. In fact, it appears as if you've all matured a bit since we first crossed paths, Special Support Section. Especially you, Lloyd. What? Do you remember when we first met in the Geofront? Back then, you decided to recklessly throw away your life fighting against an unbeatable foe, as if you were some kind of martyr. But this time, you refrained from doing that. Despite your odds being slim, you kept searching for a way to break through the situation. One requires unwavering strength to relentlessly go against all odds. Such strength is far more powerful than sacrificing your own life. Though your ability can't be denied, it's the fact that you were able to find another way, when all hope seemed lost, that proves you've grown. Thank you. Seems I've talked too much. Scott, return to Crossbow City and report to the guild. Roger, Arios. Well, Special Support Section, it was a pleasure. Hope we get the chance to work together again someday. Likewise. Cool. Thanks, guys. I'd be lying if I said I expected to hear encouragement from Arios McLean of all people. Tio, don't be rude. But you're right, it was a little peculiar. I won't let that bother you. We finished the support request, didn't we? That's enough to be happy about. I certainly second that. Special Support Section, thank you once again. I'll be knocking if I need help again. You can always rely on us, sir. We'll be waiting at the door. Quit missing tourists. Cool. I think it's time for a breather. Darn, GoFund gave me to bust my hump just because we're friends. Talk. Thank you so much for bringing my guest. Couldn't be more grateful. If something ever happens, we'll be counting on you. Let's go with the, So his name is Scott. Wait, are those hearts in your eyes? Oh god, please no. Oh, you guys are gonna mention it before. I want to thank you all for saving us. Yeah, shut up, I beat. Anyways, my girlfriend has been acting really weird ever since then. Face is so red. Do you think she's okay? Oh no. Oof. Yeah, she has fallen in love with another man. Unfortunately. You, sir, are an unfortunate fellow. You have been usurped in her heart. You must win her back. Okay, I'm going back for that picture because I don't want to forget it. And it's a good opportunity for a few more fights, although I don't really need them. I should probably save. But now this time I can go to the left now, and I can go forward that way. Yeah. So I can go in this door. Yeah, and then up to the left. And then go up that way. Or go down that way. Because, oh wait, I forgot that this was actually a sewer area. Go up over here. And then right over here. Gotta take that picture. Gotta take that picture. Gotta take that picture. Take that picture. Take that picture. Oh, it's the Sun Fort again. We were in the middle of an emergency the last time we were here, so I didn't have much of a chance to take it all in. Yeah, likewise. But that reminds me, TL, didn't something about it bother you? Oh yeah, guess you did mention feeling some weird vibes from inside the fort. How do you feel now, TL? I'm fine now. I may have simply gotten used to the feeling, though. That aside, you would not take some photos of the fort for Grace's guide? Oh yeah, that's a pretty good idea. Will you do the honors, Ellie? Okay, leave it to me. Although, arguably, we shouldn't be taking pictures of this because it's dangerous here and we don't want people coming here. Yeah, I think that should do it. Good job, Ellie. Seems like things went well. With that, shall we get going? Cool. Okay, so what's the fastest way out of here? Let's go back this way. Try it out. Boom. Over here. Oh, I took the much longer path. I was a fool. I was an absolute fool. I forgot how close to the entry, because I did so much back and forth, like just doing fights and all that, I forgot how close that Sun Fort, like, bell was. Because I took a long time to get there by going back and forth. You know? Don't want to mess out on that. A little bit of Sabbath. Let's go back to the city. Okay. Well, actually, ain't it wait. Actually, ain't it already past noon? Damn. Looks like we didn't make it back in time for the parade. A shame. I'd heard rumors of Mishi riding in a car. Yeah, searching the ancient battlefield ended up being a lot tougher than I anticipated. Let's head back to the SSS and take a much-needed break. Yes, let's. Okay. So let's go back to Central Square, because I want to go to Genten first. Upgrade synthesis slots. Let's get your 600 slot first. And I'll leave this one now because I don't want to use all of my fire. I want to hold on to it a little bit. Yeah, so 267 to 413. I don't know if 267 was her previous max, but pretty big jump. And now let's go to the IBC because I want to sell back. I want to trade in, exchange, what have you. Pawn off some of my Sabbath, because like these ones are like 2,200. So I mean, like, oh wait, I wanted to getting mixed up because I wanted to, before selling them, I wanted to go to Gen 10 and check to see if there's anything I wanted to buy. That was it. Information, Eagle Eye, EP Cut 2. I only have one of these, so yeah, let's get a second. One for Ellie and Tio. Can't make a hit 3. I have one. Impede 2, Action 2. Have one of those. I think I only have one of these owned and equipped because I think I picked up an Action 3. Yeah, let me check that real quick. Ornament, Ports 1, you get an EP Cut 2. Okay, so she's getting Death Spiral and Lorelei. Okay, do that. Action 2. Action 1. Okay, I should probably get another Action 2 then. Okay, so I never picked up an Action 3. Upgrade. Ports. Action 2. Boom. Orbit Quartz. Action 2. Just increase your speed. Get anything. Get Calamity Claw as a debilitate. I don't really use the debilitate arts all that often. Probably should start. What does it do? See, the thing is, because I always worry, it's like, what if the enemy resists it? And then it's like, oh, well, that was a waste of a turn. Whereas if I buff myself, straight up, it works. Or if I attack, at least it'll work somewhat. Or if I put a or if I heal, right? Then I got debilitate area, large move -3, speed -50. That's pretty damn good, like in terms of stuff. Okay, so the enemies can't really get to you. You can just wail on them from range. So that's good. So now I can go to the IBC. I want to go to the IBC because got a whole bunch of Sepith that I'm just kind of sitting on. And I would like to do it. So, you know, I'll sell 513 of that. Exchanges. So now it's at 2,600. So that's a good place to go. So 24,600. So that would be 218. Go, and then 400. Boom. 2,600. Pretty fine place to sit. It's still above my other elements, but it's got a little bit like. I have a feeling that these quartz that I'm going to buy later in the game are going to be a bit better, especially time, where it's like, oh yeah, action and stuff. It's like, yeah, I want that. But I also, like, I don't want to drop them down to the point where if I don't get as much of them later, that would be like trying to scramble for them. I would much rather have more of it now. Especially because I was able to sell those amounts and get to almost 60 grand. And still have so much Sepith afterwards. Not a lot mirror at the start of the game, but like midpoint, yeah, whole bunch. Okay, so SSS. I'll probably do this cutscene and probably call it there. Because it's been live almost 3 hours, so be pretty decent. Yes, Lloyd Banks here. I'm sorry, I know you're busy. Can I bother you for a minute? Sure, we were just wrapping up our break, so it's no bother at all. Is it something urgent? Yes, there's a man who's personally requesting the aid of the SSS. He's a trader by the name of Harold Hayworth. Oh, he's an acquaintance of ours. What happened? You see, this little boy wandered off while they were watching the parade together. Got it. Thanks for the heads up. Where can we find Mr. Hayworth? He's currently located at one of the benches near headquarters. I think he was by the water fountain? According to him, that was where he first lost sight of his son. Roger. We're heading there now. I'll let them know. Thanks. What's the matter, Lloyd? We've got a request for Mr. Hayworth. Apparently his son went missing at some point during the parade. Oh no. Today's crowd is the largest yet. This is a serious issue. Ah, the classic missing kid festival mission. Yeah, seems like it. He's waiting for us by the water fountain near headquarters. He'll give us more details there. Okay, so let's hand in this request. Or the ones that we have. There we go, Detective 6 got Gladiator Belt! Love it. Missing tourists. Good. Make sure your bonuses get transferred to you immediately. And that was... wait. And that gave bonus BP. I wonder if that's defeating the enemies instead of surviving, right? Because it's like that seemed like the kind of event that may have had like a scripted fail as well. I wonder. Yeah, Gladiator Headband, CP faster. Gladiator Belt, gain CP every turn. Yeah. So, I could slow him down. Or... Because this is like, oh, you get more CP for CP increased action. This is CP every turn. So I'll put on CP Gladiator Belt for right now. And actually, you know what? I'm rolling in Mirror right now. So let's go over to the Entertainment District. Back alley. Let's go into Imelda's store. A store like this all the way back here. I'm just making my way to the hotel. After praying, I stumbled right upon this peculiar find. Maybe I'll buy something to take home with me as a souvenir. To my luck, the shop rarely sees many customers, but now, on the one day I have other business to take care of, they come trickling in. Now it doesn't seem to be much of a selling mood today. Buy... Yeah, because now I can buy another. So... Sitting Mishy, I already bought that. So let's buy another Evergreen. I have the money. And this will get, yeah, his evasion up to 60. So that's good. And his accuracy up higher, and his speed at 55. So now Lloyd is significantly faster. Which is really nice. Pinwheel evasion 5, yeah. So 60 evade on this boy. So now the last thing that I'm waiting on for his, I guess, ideal build in terms of getting evasion as high as possible is evade 3 for his Orbman. That would be the only thing that I could increase. Now I could opt to not get that and instead opt to just swap out evade 3 for Sagittarius Gem. Keep the same evade, but also get +6 move and just be able to move anywhere on the field I would want. However, I think I would rather go for evade 3 to boost his evasion as much as possible, while also understanding that I put him in the front anyway. He probably has a pretty good movement availability on stuff regardless. Like the ability to access the rest of the field. So the only way I could really increase my move any further is, I mean, maybe there are boots that give more move, and like maybe there's a better version of these that give like more evasion or better defense and move. I'm not sure. That would probably be the next best shot for me to be able to increase my move as Lloyd. If I'm finding his move to be a little bit not worth it or not like capable, then I might, once I even get the Sagittarius Gem, I don't even remember how to get it. What was it? DP and perks. Because the Aquarius Gem, Sagittarius Gem, okay. Yeah, Gladiator Belt. So my next one is Grail Locket, which will be really good to get. Like, frankly, each of these is just like better and better and better. Lunar Gem is crazy. But it's also, I feel, highly situational. Like, it's a gem, it's a quartz, so it goes in and probably has really good, like, things to boost. But I feel like you're not going to be hit by time, space, and mirage magic attacks all that often. Makes me curious as to what kind of... Has to be, right? Like, it has to be one of these. So what, Lunar Gem? So it's 5... Okay, yeah, so that is also just insanely potent for getting arts. Like 5 Mirage, 4 time, 4 space. Like, that's an insane amount. And it's just a crazy amount of, like, things to help you build towards pretty damn good arts. So, yeah. But with that, this is where I'm going to end the stream because we're going pretty hard. So with that, thank you everyone for dropping by. It was much appreciated. I hope you all have a very nice night and will join me next time. Bye.